nyina na ene we MPP ni ba na se udi Dr. Bawumia chi a oda na wada sabio MPP amanyo ko no nye sikadie ekuo enye ko bi a omo pesika eni di animu normally no MPP ko ni ekuo bi a we are more interested in say be develop oman enti so obi si aban betra Ghana ko nwa so as MPP government wa mani sika dodo ma na ni enti wadwa na enti or be contest because on tiasie because nipa na ogina ho no oba onim say corruption practices onye obi obetumi ene na ye enti wadwa minyaba man no dey fire ho. We are following the ideology of the MPP Samira Sulemi mwakwa pa enti we MPP ni now Dr. Bawumia now person Dr. Bawumia ne medi MPP amanyo ko na nim 2028 election oda na wada but the message ne say bo modern ato aso na ye campaign enipa bia delegate bia onim na onim so okasa obetie bia no koso na mani nkuranhye se papa ne bedi MPP party na nima ebema enkoso titirewu ayeden aba MPP party no ama na asan aba beduru Ghana man so we another camp nipa African ne camp ne na asefo nso a mesra wa say jide wo your don't waste your vote and waste your vote so and waste your voice and your strength in campaigning for Kennedy Agyapong because enye ye enko ye Miriam Wilson asama ni memo akwaba enko ye kura because why we obere so enti ade nte yem fatumi ni nyina nkoma yewura Dr. Bawumia at once ye nyina yem koto aba man of fefem na onwene strongly na eno enchire bibi enfanchire and this for say we are coming strong and we are coming to take power from them. Enti mesro ye Kennedy Agyapong nipa sisa wadwene na you are wasting your vote. You are wasting it because it is not possible. It is not possible. Say betumi abam say Dr. Bawumia pa gina ho. Na senkenye bibia. Yedi mi wura businessman eko compare no. I've never heard such and I know say it is not going to happen. And don't waste your vote, your energy, and your resources on a losing candidate. Say say atono ene pro or who said Dr. Bawumia ya the person but he cannot do it in the same way because doctor is somebody or you really organize and or you leader you know when him kwanya of aswa or managing a niema and when him kwanya of aswa or yen niema or yen natural and yet by force he's not pretending because that is his character as a human being but papa bisu person suano now Dr. Bawumia picture bi ba bontan wafa akura si ne nan so yenko hwa na ye businessman so and number bi wafa akura bi asensen ne boa sabi akura it said or twene form I saw twene ase because you know say new more you cannot do it and you pretending and I would how you are humble to people you have to, it must be in your character before you can appear to be humble in public. People know who you are. I papa we may be a trim or casting which the Ghana 40.
I'm now president who person advice it is stop at him. They are foolish. If be president, I go chop. If be vice president, I go chop. It be my work and good work. That will give me money to eat. Go to hell with your president and your vice president today. Me ya majuma pemisika. And I was saying, only pane Jimmy Amontiana. Mosi mi yanka.
Sawate. And to one hour so second Agyapong me made president. Or see you are foolish. Teriye pa. We aye 2022. Echebia. Or see one hour second the made president. Oh, you foolish man. Na unim de ntia me bo video we kire we bra ba men ka asem MPP fo amutie me we ye Bawumia ni po we ye bra chempo ni po we ye adutwim ni po we ye Kennedy ni po sempo no we ye kwabran agye Agyapong ni pa tie me ye pa. To be a president, you know. And yes, oh sorry, when they are around boom, now so be a president. A statesman is groomed. You groom woman by a statesman. Yes, also there no power and they be also boom. So you want to become a president. Tabi. Enti papa we 2022. No nye na adwene kura mpo say he want to contest for MPP even vice presidency. How much more? And Obedjene say he wants to be an MPP flag bearer. This is to tell you, say, they na all your no. He's doing it on purpose. He's not doing it dede say oba be the president you or ye dede. So be to media they dismantle the rules of the MPP. Ye base, you know, obe say no. Na NDC for atimi afa akonwa no biem in 2028. Because obi 2022 na onye na adwene kura mpo say obedi vice president no. How come say ne 2025 or 2023 obejina say yankoto abama no. It tell you that the man is not well prepared to be the leader of the MPP today. And the MPP for mamon we still vote on somebody. Onyante ne ho simple say enye oboto musika ne yedi president nambom ne yede oman na nto ntoboa oman ne nya ene yede oman na juma. How could you consider that person as a leader, as a president of your state? It is just waste of time. Dr. Yaton yepa wa ye juma no so ache wadi onim pemfo atena ache was sitting at the highest level of country's affairs. Or yeah, vice presidential candidate for 8 good years and Snowbabedi vice president for another 8 years. Before Snowbabedi vice president candidate, you know, now or yeah, Juma with IMF no more daily with the affairs of other countries like Zimbabwe. And what you know, was Sanso Kohede, a deputy minister for deputy governor of Bank of Ghana and Kasa. It is a papa no. Oh no. Onim painful atnasie din komache so enye fei and obey day or learn how to deal with men at the highest level. Pacho tell me yepa. And this is the right person that we must focus to bring him or experienced man in the system. In fact, delegates na omokwa akoto abana enra ye ho ha na sa guy we aba bontene e de asem bia betudwa na nasem na o kan moment ni ye pa osi ono no no ye the secretary for Canada Japan campaign at a constituency but ene wajai the enti osi wajai no me pese me no nyina ye ntie ye wi ana edi nkomo kakra ko ye ni tie video we
ken na ne say empempe ambe no ka say me na me ye constituency campaign secretary Emma Era Kennedy Japan ene mejai because the Bible says you may see the truth and the truth shall set you free. Matese will say some of mukafa Bawumia Won chire mi nyina no na ye ntro sem kwa anunti ende begina ha be confess actually the whole constituency machidifo amaba mo now so in various polling stations upon say ye medi free adwuma mu nyina bet ma test say me the first constituency officer ye to aba me visit mo say me ba le chia ma hwehwe na mo visit me ba me ye campaign famu asuma me ka kire mu nyina no enne matesama no.
Yes, enti papa we na oye the secretary to the Canada Japan campaign in a constituency. O say na wasesa na no ensema o mo ka kire no wo mu se ni nyina ye ntro. Na my question is adenti a opese won say obi ansana what to me appear to be a good person Pachote mi yo. Se unim se uye nipa bi oye nipa papa. Now what the ability to do something awo hwehwe. Adentia wo se wo nkwasei obi hom fan kire amanfo ansa na amanfo no timi hu so ye nipa papa. That is where I stand, and that is where I start with my topic. And say you don't have the ability and the capacity to pray the role that you want to pray. So, what way? Wunya sem papa bi ka fa wo ho. Ai be ma nipa ji watum. Se wuntumi nkyere a leadership quality be a woman. I bet to me a man nipa watum say am papa we a man be a leader. Edem faso papa be bra a party no. Na mom no de obet to me a yaman nipa watum any say obe kasem bone edia fa wo contestant ho. Nature say you have lost the battle from the beginning. And in turn and obe can't say the battle is still the Lord's. Temi yepa. Says constituency secretary be catch no say. And some no mo catch me fa Dr. Bawumia Won. Matransia hu se ni nyina ye ntro nti magaya. E kire wo say ya sheda chichire ntro de enim aka agu Dr. Bawumia Won. Na no ye nyina e wo ha. And the German South. Let me tell you something very serious. In Bono region, Canada, Japan, last 2023, we winning only 2 constituencies. German South, anybody come East. Winning Canada, Japan fast winning German South. Or share that talk card my MPP delegate to be. Say on faka nko constituency ho. Na onfa nkwa kira manfo se Dr. Bawumia na atoka na manu because of the Dr. Bawumia chi. Enti se oye delegate. Na mu se delegate bi de atoka mu ade amano. Na umbom yan consider wa se be ye wabufuo. That is what Kenya Japan did to win the German South constituency. But na me no ka say no kre na ba bonten. Say ye ntro ni nkontompo na obedi ye. You have a plan for yourself. No, it was a purported plan on how you can win on Dr. Bawumia. But it gradually, many of the delegates across the country, the former education minister said country. Say no Kennedy, because the one thing that I have notified between Kennedy Japan campaign message and that one of Yura Dr. Bawumia campaign is said Dr. Bawumia na mo country delegates the obeye ama delegates na mo constituency on MPP for mano. Omo abra bono sisaye bi abam as part of the MPP party. Me we asami jase mo akwaba. Doctor chere de obetumi aye de opese onyo emma party ma because ene any party man edi nkomo. Ya papa ba akuisu do kogina ho a ena omo ena nobody can intimidate me ena maybe a factory and turning nkontompo nko a. Enti the many of the delegates na transition said no. Level we are a woman no. We are in a level whereby we need a sounded mind. And calm, cool-brained, tall-headed man, and you need in the party. How bet to me them running shishaya juma. Ama sabi your party net imagine and so. And in almost everyone in the constituencies or muya delegates, they are all pushing towards Dr. Bawumia. Because obi oni made no yodada ye nkonko fa me kwa akofa atra ya hwe na so obi be ka kire say that be Dr. Bawumia didn't call last 2024 lusu ye enti no mayem fane nkobie ma an wo bisa ne say since when he was born to be a Ghanaian empredo do say and a party be at me 8 years work on yaso. Now what to me continue to win elections. It is not possible. John Mahama, only first time or only 4 years. Emani lusu Google. Why? Because of Zena Atamesun so the kind about 4 years. What the Mahama the Anaka 8 years. Yes, in so say a cherry what tuama a yinka and I say I born. And to be in a government in a country like Ghana, sabi obi epe fa ahodie, obi epe nkwase sika, obi epe krono sika, obi epe se nkesisa Ghana sika na de ache no. Utna ban mu emfie nwotwe a. Ohu ba ya hi. Because journalists osiwa once Ghana sika nkwa nkoma ne so jinni. Enti on kan ho asempa radio so that businessman be osiwa man contract. Enti sa na tie dia on sponsor obiem. TV station be and tron on be dia fa ho saa because of say wono enam so pese wo mfa aban o man ni sika nye bibi no na opposition so are ready say odi o man ni sika no beto amanfo afuru na omodi omuti akasama no. And so we be can't say Dr. Bawumia yet onon na onye good candidate in tia yedon call 2024 yelusu ya sene who obwa the tia lusu election 2024 they say one and so che wotuama yinka. Second, the situation na the global economy e funding ho we are sikasem ba bia na yegina no na yenyina yenimpo said nanando crown in 2020 election by miraculous, because almost every election a yenya na we asimu ba bia no the incumbent obi a no te aban mu contest bia no olusu be nanado win in 2020 because of how the world was turned to say the we asia den na kromano se we asia den a omunim say aban na ambo ne homode no enti omone aban enewo enye opposition ene ka ho bi de etoso biem ye party no nantete ye kese pa wom chichemu a ye the highest level high no kra ye part of the MPP story chichemu a na wo ye munti no we were not able to secure the victory. I no so kwa me kan papa bi so kra ne nkrofo ka ho bia na omo ye de omo yo ye de no to nchen so a minya be ma opposition party na owo ho no na onye opposition bi ono Ghana no ni yoyi eda na koma so anase ne nkan kona na eda na koma so opposition na ye ne wo ho no e opposition bi a na wa ye ready even to kill Ghanaians for power. Enti ade bia wo say yenye mpo na mfa nkoso mra na nka oman no emunye kama na amanfo feel to be at a good place and also mo feel the good governance of Nana Dokra na enkrofo yi ebeye den ebeko atia. These are some of the reasons why ye lusu aba no enye Dr. Bawumia nti ye lusu aba. Na me bisa wasem what did I say? A political party anaban and a tiakunwam. Now in parliament, over 138 MPs. Now in the opposition, over 137. Yetimiko to aba, was speaker so. And the party no one higher number in the parliament no elusu to the party or no lower number. Now who name say Agwamba be no NDC ni no babe ye Speaker of Parliament no or NDC ni a obeka NDC for no ho more 138 ana. Sanema we nyina koso. Enti mo MPs no so kra mo so sango problem because the speaker is the decision maker in the parliament. Ono ne decide what to talk about. Ono ne betumi akese da bi wasem ya wo kan ye montungu nyansa nim. Enti sa mo MPs na anso no mutum kwatena ho ekoto aboko NDC ni so omo na omo ye speaker. Na se NDC for asom hori wam na omo chim no. said the bear munya jumapa. Emun to me to your papa. More mining fan home. Na me no so magana fo bufu na omokoto aba editia wo party a wo see your candidate mom e na lusu na mo ba ne sana manto aba na mfa ma your friend is saying or what is the name okankwe to be your speaker na nka wabo amoma motuma ye monema he levi for example say your okankwe your friend is what is the name oh mine we ya adwasafo nom side ho se sama no ena na oye speaker enka ilevie passe ya ntokwa ne nsensem bia mayedai ama ho ama manfo Ghana fo anua wo ho because at the end of the day because the NDC have the kind of high number in parliament now omosanso wo speaker no ye NDC ni nto no omutumi ye den e de ilevie ba bontema e ma ne ye te se de ya de bia e tan anase ye koro no adwuma but ye na me no kasai and this ya buying uto 1 liter of petrol bia 14 or 16 or 15 cedis or till 1 cedi and no bia nka ho asem adentia because enam se omo majority na united intino omo tumi amana ma ye kona bra entreso or parliament amana ma ye dede wo Ghana fo anim anajo no mo di levy buy. And the Ghana for to deal you be they are content with it. But 1 cedi on 200 Ghana a day. 1 cedi on 200 Ghana a day. Eba be ye problem kese pa e wo Ghana maimu. But 1 cedi on 15 or 14 cedi a day. E normal obi atiase. Now ask yourself, Dr. Bawumia and the Mauye, then we lose election and answer ye mumbum na namunye united. Nama wansa. So don't allow anybody to deceive you. Obibi obekancho say Dr. Bawumia and the Maulusu abano. I was friend who saw ye MPP ni biano. Say ni pan obo nye MPP no yendisi. And also ye MPP ni MPP party nasem. Now no party no. Because our actions, our internal attacks they were massive campaign messages for the NDC. And some can in Japan MPP for Bokro not to say the Ochinabini ho, Mebosa video natural. These are all things that contributed to our massive loss. And Tianya Dr. Bawumia, Nambum yenya na yepe, and na yewe ye. Because Obiko can't MPP for say, Yadana moa. Yet moto abama yena ne yeko abaimua for the 4 years ye nimu 4 years no duru na ye ba beto aba fe na yasen aba wanim enti wo na wo ye MPP ni ba na MPP ni panyi na ogini di efe ne Japan ebe gina bonten ka asem bi se kire wo se omo wia o man no ye mfa wo nye hwe eduru 4 years na omo ba wo nchen a se wo nso obu befu se nkonkoto aba. This is what actually happened. Enye Dr. Bawumia ene melu su aba na mbom eye ya ankasa yensem biduma ye kan ye ensensem biduma ye kan ya ensem biduma ye kan ye no eno so mo aba ene ye dai ye kote ye enti enye Dr. Bawumia ene ma obi elusu aba enti obi be kan kire o se Dr. Bawumia ena ma walusu aba minwi aba ma sine who because enisro uniform na meba na ma kire wade bi o ha meba na ma kire wade ketewa bi e wo ha na there then say finally MPP delegates who say yes and some no can Japan kan ye no amwa party no enti omo nyina atwe omo ho e de free can Japan camp amane me no ka say party no bebre no atwe omo ho. In fact and the research amokoye bibi akire say Dr. Bawumia is leading with the huge numbers. Leading, even more than the Onyan last year. Temiye pa, me no kasa pa temiye. Lead na Dr. Bawumia leading and no. I know addressing it the union last year. According to sources, no, Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia is now leading with about 63.something%. Last year, Dr. Bawumia saying 61.something%. Would you research when about the top on TNT?
We have actually tried to put everything together on the map of Ghana and to tell you, depending on which part of the country you are, you know from the word go how the resource is looking like. Now, the color schemes and the bubbles that we show on the screen show, so if you look at the blue bubble, it represents DMB, which is Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. If you look at the, let's say red, it represents Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. And there are other color schemes in there. Now, just at a glance, you would see that the blue and the red stands out. So even without going into the fine details of the data, you can see that this race is more or less becoming like a two-horse race between Kennedy Ohene Agyapong and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, again, the size of the bubble tells you how a particular candidate is faring in a particular region. Now, if you take all the northern regions, upper west, upper east, northeast region, you take northern region itself, Savannah region, and you come all the way to those areas, you can see straight away that the blue bubble stands really tall. Basically saying that when it comes to the context that the MPP delegates are going into, it is more or less becoming like a one-sided context in the northern regions of this country. And it is not surprising because this is where Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia has some of his strong roots. And then you come to the middle part and then the southern part, we see some, as it we can see. If you take the coastal regions, let's take central region for example, we can see that in the central region, the red bubble is bigger relative to the blue bubble. And this is, again, the back door of Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong. Again, another bubble which is looking bigger than the blue bubble, we find that in Western North region, where Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong is actually making about 52.4% relative to what Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is showing over there. Similar results are found, but overall, if you aggregate everything, out of the 16 regions, we find that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is leading in 14 of the regions, whilst Honorable Kennedy Ohene Agyapong leads in 2 of the regions. Interestingly, we find an interesting trend, even though it looks like a two-horse race. When we come to the eastern region, we find Honorable Dr. Brian Achampong also making some presence in the eastern region, even though he's not leading. But this is where he's showing the most presence relative to all the other regions. So, what basically this is saying is that
the MPP delegation, among say, any po to me, Jenny Padomanim, I can't send be at this way.
Is looting this country as if there's no tomorrow. Why? Who really got your government? What do you mean? The youth of this country are not working. Now we're intimidating and control. I will put my life on the line and defend it.
And this said the Equinian is MPP delegation who said, any po to me, a man for Ghana for him. No can try and to say, Eddie Chile or no Eddie for no Ankasani party hono. That person is somebody that you cannot trust. Now listen, MPP elusu a lot of vote in Asante region. Nasadie we so papa we promise say he's going to do whatever he can to make sure say the Asante region will not vote for the MPP. Now listen.
Is looting this country as if there's no tomorrow. Why deliver Ashanti region? I'm not going to forgive them. If you we'll see if you deliver Ashanti region. I'm not going to forgive them. If you
So what? Enti papa we promise say he's going to make sure say MPP cannot win the Asante region. Yakoto abanonso, in fact, MPP normally get about 70 or 73, 74% from the Asante region. MPP nya 73 and 75% from the Asante region. It automatically means say we have won the election. But yakoto abano, yenya base 70%. And then this for move from 27 to 33, 34%. And omode winning here. So the person who promised you say he'll make sure that you will lose, you know. The MPP delegates has worked up and they have seen say, Sir Papano, you cannot trust him to handle your party leadership to him. Because oye bitter and an bitterness, you know, against painful or more party no ma omumum and ombedai omudi party na nim. Enti obi onim painful no entene tipamuno ukoto abamana one hefo ene ekoye adwuma edi nkonimdie no abrɛw. This is a question that you must to ask yourself. Because papa we na ye kana asɛm no ono no ne party for oni obi ani ho omoye den omoye da call. Because according to party for mpainfo ya kromfo omo wiaga na mind said the ochina ni ho. Enti ene ukona koto abamana okɔ na obeye the leader and the flag bearer of the party. Ehefo no oni omo ekoye adwuma no. Oni owusu bempa na. Oni phobia member na. Oni kwasi kuranti oni party card ena okoye adwuma na. Ana ya babia asamoah no ne koye adwuma. Ana oni NDC for ne kwakoshe demu aprane against your own party. This is the question that you must to ask yourself and give yourself an answer. Temiyepa. This is the question that you must to ask yourself and give yourself an answer. Minya bema. Sa asemu ya papa ikan ya mebo chire wi. Aba se MPP fu wia o man Ghana te se de o chire ni ho. Se meme wa kura ase. Now the video we and obo audio we chire me. Na metene wo masum se party ni papa panyini. Ena e kan asem bi se di afa party ni ho a. Mabamu bego enye me fault. And in fact, the NDC took advantage of this. On the various platforms. This time Ghana, your friend MSF Communication Center. A microphone kesiye pa SSN we bese 7 meter tall or 8 meter tall. We are some coffee more kwaba Richard Apia on some kwaba pa. Ye just how the way gum for more than 30 minutes. Now we tie nsama kese akene de agyapong a oye party ni kese e kan de fa wankasa o party ho a se obu amfu a waba mu begu obufu nso a wadwa o party no waba mu gu nso na se wayi ho afri party no enti de enti enam so a party no nya vote dodo e wo babia na ye used to se bono hafo ene Asante ehona se ye strongly yede dinkunim no. The NDC was playing these videos across there to make sure say party ma ebe feeling guilty with their conscience. Say omo ato aba e de amani pa fonfo e na omo te akonwam. Enti ene delegation no they have wake up from that and they have understood. Mama me can't tell me so be dikene de Japan atemo. Catch Rajamai. Oh, se metre me ni kene de atemo. I'm talking about the reality on the ground. Me ka de wayo de oyo ye. Nsema o kan na me ka. But o kon krofo no mo camp no ho a. ye can't Kennedy Huasama. I just see a diba womiana na yeratem. Answer ye to me and Sama can the actual dom. But you tell me, pa, because all your party sympathizer and all your party member and parampara. Now what is it? Your former vice president. Yeah, kind of want some money. You're supposed to what? Defend. But here we are. A party for ma, almost a party for Mankasa. And no more cancer, Dr. Bawumia the dollar no call 17 CD. And an NDC 4 at the about 10. January 2025, the dollar to CD was at 14 CDs. And how can you lie yourself against your party? It is Anima Wayna and a delegate aka bubum. Who said that this man is actually deceiving us. Now the deceive us now, the deceive you know. See, I may near Nahon tentem, ne who said that be. Papa no 37% no nya ni dabi no. Ni tima ye ne de. Enti afiwe yem punishing. This man who thinks that the party, almost half of the party belongs to him. Enti afiwe, the MPP delegates are going to do everything that they can. Say you beti, you would Canada, Japan. The numbers no nya in 2023 no. You beti so di aba form. Anye biano. Anye biano si timete so at the bafoma. You bet to me actually say, Papa, don't think say everything belongs to you. Don't think say everything in the party belongs to you. And in the delegation, everybody consciously is telling the Canada Japan campaign say, I feel mobile to Toronto. Mobile Akumanim. About me with the heavy votes, with a heavy number. Because there is nowhere in this world that a conduct of such person can be accepted. Such conduct way, the conduct of Canada Japan can never be accepted in any group of people. So delegates, I'm still on you. Try to make a wise decision on whom you are going to vote for. Bawumia Won view, but we want the massive one. Massive. 79, 80%. Nankana akano. Hima mi viankuma me hoye pa. Oh, I'm sorry. Any can't do so. How do you know? I'm on me Mr. Manfu BM. Oh, sorry, eh? And you're here next Saturday. One could say we can take advantage. We should be to me after him. Sorry, we can't do a hard in a power. And today I make a kotwabano. I'm a doctor massively. Near their showcase because plan B or where a cost in fact a year Juma. Last year, Eastern region. Kenya Japan born a home of the Pafi at Tiaba form. A few Kenya Japan no ankasa ni constituency a honso at Tiaba form. But we are no year or yet upon a home of the numbers no. Be not Tiaba form. This is because what was hidden now man phone him no about one thing. Because the campaign message itself, it says a lot. Who is the person that you can trust? Now, this video from campaign side. Yeah.
Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Akwaba, it was a rioso. And then a pound for you near Fin Cran by Mama Kwaba. MPP. Young Kurawum. And so, papa no more kono. Na Yesianoma. 92. Yadiura Professor Adubuan Hekoy. Anyeye. Party for Bufuti said the Yebufu Yaki Kansem Sa. Me said the Esineno, Esida. Intermediate cost on a Yamawa. Nipa Ahwa Densem nipa ahoɔden nsɛm ne nneɛma bi nti yɛsɛ yɛmfa dubu ahenko bie meboa ɛne nya wrɛhyɛmu sɛ yɛde yɛwura agyekunkufoɔ bɛma tenten gramo yɛsɛ ɔno de ɔbaa 96 ɔbɛgye tumi ama yɛ 96 MPP yɛtumi wini 98 nkɔmɔ a ɛkɔ so sesie saa nkɔmɔ da ɛkɔ so o yɛwura mea me nana do danko akufuado ɔsɛ ɔno nso yɛde kufuo kɔ anyɛ yie nti ɔno nso yɛnyi kufuo mfiri ɔno ɔnyɛ dɛn saa nkɔmɔ na nkɔ so 98 suyane delegate ko hyia se ya ɛnso ɔmo hu sɛ yɛmfa adubu ahia nkɔ no yɛnsesa yɛwura kufuo da that time no na do yɛ popular young lawyer ni TV kura na ebi wɔ so kama ɔyɛ campaigner no ɔde ɛnso party for say yɛde yɛwura kufuo bɛkɔ 2000 yɛ win elections ada nti me da bia me hyia mo a me ka asɛm bi sɛ consistency in politics plays a vital role in winning the next election. Consistency. Yewura Atamils ɔno nso 2000 ɔbaa yo wamfa ne kwan wɔ hɔ wanre wani gugu NDC fo nso sua bibi firi yɛn MPP fo so ɔmo nsesa Atamils da 2004 mo sa de ne yɛ dɛn 2008 wanrini saa time no nso yewura Akufuado the whole Ghana no yɛ popular chain wɔ bia 2008 the first time ekosi sɛn consistency in politics is very very important. You go school no near to sugar bi your friend or St. Louis me who say ya advert da and so there be a to MPP you St. Louis let away. You real 2008 elections I rehob by to say there were rabbi ya say ya you right your papa Alan and also can the same thing. Yenyi Akufuado mfiri hɔ na ɔno nyɛ dɛn ba party for kai bibi ɔmo se nana yenim ne firi dɛn tete consistency Nanado 2012 nsɛm a ɛkɔ so wɔ Ghana mɔni mu nsɛm me yɛ engineer nti me draw trend na ɛyɛ me hwɛ the trend analysis outlier bi by first time a yehu sɛ obi aba first time o win ne yewura hwan John Mahama. But Oriemo and Ameboa Yanko Supreme Court Oboni Brewery year to 2016 and also all court elections. 2020 Yanzamanare. And so NDC for say Omupro Omumpro on one of the bedding. And Komobi Koso. Oh, what the Bawumia Yanto, what the Bawumia Yadis and Komodi Bida. NDC. Tama Mode Jomahama Bano, Yanam Kroma, Jomahama, the Yomadi president that. Because ni surono NDC papa no musurono de nie enti se what komo a ekoso a omo se ma yen den yen fa ne ma going into 2028 ye advantage a ye won say ye wo bi a ya ton ne dada ye wo bi a ne ho ni asem ye wo bi a ye hia as a party ne say ye beka ye ho aye den abom me maka say ye hia NDC vote ye the winning 2020 elections ye hia say ye beka ye ho abom wantwi ni na ye be den ye be jai ye jaya papa yi obedi president ama ye nyina ye ho aye den atoye yami shramu nyina yami shramu order number 3 yami shramu madam say
yes, enti asem no said the tie no saa na de beto. Dede na yet na bonten no. A part of our story. Dede na yet na bonten no. A de ya bi pen. Ekosi yesen. Hwe. Ekosi yesen. Hwe. But bra yetumi jitu mu se da bi president die no. Enye one touch untumi medi president at a one touch yesha say we have to bring someone and make people feel say dabi nipa we o ye nipa bia on turn ne ho on kire na adwen ba o mi anso de ene onye nipa bia fei e na obekire de obetumi aye o Ghana fo nim no ni nyuma pa wa ye de ama Ghana man as a vice president Ghana fo nim kwan of fast ye ne niema enyam na meka kire Ghana ni nim dada kwan of fast so asabio otimi born homodren as a vice president odi nsisaye binom ba ye society ma ene me no nyina yedi ho mfaso no enyam na meka Ghana fo nim dada enti imagine say Dr. Bawumia eda ayi ballot paper so na yakwa akofa Haruna Idrusu abeto so say ye wo a hwan na obeto abade ama no Haruna Idrusu ana unto ma Haruna Idrusu obeto de ama Dr. Bawumia adentia unim say Dr. Bawumia anya hwe no oni na etumi edi gold reserve for buy ne dollar no se nyan disi fo nkwase adwuma bi omo ya enka anya hwe no nka sese nka da be se 12 bia eye stable ana nka da be 11 bia eye stable enye na de ye hu yi ye ho ani asesa gan na sika ne yakwakoto agum na dollar no akofom be se 2-3 months time na asian paja enye mabo se de tie sa na tie ekuro. What is the sense in all this? It doesn't make sense. So when people believe in ideology, actually how to build economy without any, you can say, artificial management, sustainable. We have to vote for that person. After all, yanana yewura je kufo kai. Say a better say. O party ebe power na obeye sabio gate man more than so party be opposition na wo yenka ne say we general secretary no papa nasem no kai no wanka ne kwa he meant something sasem no kai no ayempanyin kasa ya asem bi anyansa wo mu pa because me and MPP ewo power polo na makodru Ghana na madru airport na sabio manya program ketua bi fa nkrata asem ho a you can call somebody who will come and support you obabetumi anya admission at the right school akọ but na andis in a power who are we well known as an MPP man ofre obi a wunyo obi na wafre no they are not ready to listen to you. Na yeko yanim no so no yempe candidate bi nso oye ntokwakofoɔ because candidate obi anim so oye ntokwakofoɔ oye yeye dede yo and this is so nim second Japan ye cool chop say ne at the internal level ye to aba na a presidential candidate mi betina bonten eka say if I get zero in any constituency on a fragmented election I will not accept the results, especially in the north. We are all men in this MPP. Try something foolish in the north, and I will do the worst in south. What kind of how do you want this man to lead you? Why? Now, God in Asarbedi akon ewon chiremu e de masa post we ya Japan me feel say the most unwise statement any public second Japan to me on the platform so aka yentim na sesia
tie na ya say me member of parliament me kuro mu MP bogu asante achem south me MP kwakwa asante boatin aka nsem a enye emfata se enipa eka che ne yonku nipa especially in the 21st century bebe ye dream especially whereby ye nipa bebre eka se MPP for overly conservative ye say da mpe ahoho wo party num na say ni say now member of parliament I think say we call fourth term na win what the minister under the Nekufuado na ultimi kika ensem say ya ye tempere fortness ya asem wo kan ye beka na reaction by the party no so no yaka ho asem party reaction me ni agye ho me fa dem ba be kan ade na kasa me say dan go details no ba me hu so mo the statement na aba but statement ba ko bi so am expecting say MPP to aba 2023 eyi flag bearer. That was 4th November 2023. Yeah, to aba wie no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia any winning with over 60%. Yeah, nyina ekwa Accra Sports Stadium. Emma penny4 na mo contest nyina no mo ho. Honorable Kennedy akompre ko Japan. And the toss me you. We are 30-something%. Wakasai on behalf of the other contestants. Now Kasai no was say wajitum na election e free and fair. Esise bia mem enwiemu bia amem eno ntin wajiatum no be support party no. Na the grassroots for akasa. Na nka semesi ekanu ano no. Afe na otwini Abukere Japan eko somewhere up north. Minim the exact region no. And na wo okoye the campaign. And na wo bia wo so wo ye delegate. Abukere Japan kasa wo. And obi also wo delegate e baaye. Wo baaye an wo di phone bi ekuta no. And wo di phone kire Abukere Japan say ono asumasi no 2023 4th November no wato number e ma Abukere Japan. Enso so no ye to abade wi na ye kenkan no Abukere Japan enya 0. Not implying, explicitly saying say MPP for wi abanum. Eko implying po di ankenye hu sa, but he was explicit say wato number no MPP for wi abanum e ma no etia Abukere Japan. Ehon wan kasa Abukere Japan abrante de kire na wo kan ye no. Nyame no nukure no ampo e kan ye no. Was what the essere kakra na to try to me put them because say oh we put the say the nyase but ye no after that no metiti commentary bi any Abukere Japan wan kasa giving credence to their brand and the bechere wo no pe ya Ghana ni bi ehun ye hu say MPP for wia abanum MPP for ekoto abano MPP for wia banum. Abukere Japan waka ambassador say what the warning aba threatening say see a to aba so nya 0 nko ade a ene di BCBC. Ayesi ye wia no o to aba se nya 0 nko ade a di BCBC. Na see a to aba itimi nya 0. Ebi kwali papa ko for the to ma obi ko a san to no pono be bodi ko se no ansan fa si ba bi ye. Obetu nya 0. Ebitimi to aba na aiba be rejected ballot. Yetimi to aba the whole Ghana ebe yo na 210,000 rejected ballots. Nti so wo de ka ho 0 na abinya. De how many say omo aka say 2023 elections no MPP for the share so and the electoral commission for the share so and na omu wi abanum. I'm expecting MPP mpanimfo say omba be kasa asebi hu omba be ya no akondem nipa kro yes ade no aka che so wo evidence say obi wi abanum a watena ho 2 years one farmer. Moreover ye kwoto aba no MPP for the directive ba say emo obi bia enfa ne mobile phone enwura box num enkoto aba emma omu catch police for they enforced it say ye mo obi enfa ne mobile phone enwura boot num a wokoto aba no enti sa branch na enwura chi wode ba ye no etimi say he committed an illegality. If indeed say the all can put you true, assuming without admitting say the all can say what to about will try picture and pa. Let us say one long as what yamra and yes so much no. Assuming without admitting say a yampa say one long as say a try picture 2023 4th November. Let us say no committee illegality as a delegate and as a voter. I'm expecting national say ombe condemn sa irresponsible claim or allegation whatever against the party. It's about condemn Kokua Santi Hwan mon condemn sa de no so nka ho. na party no mo ya yi se musuro nipa bi ni mukasa asem ba mo se kire kanche say hey kache on so nchen party no MPP party a kire over and over several years decades say obni individual be no mo so chen MPP as a political tradition. There's no single individual. Etienne ebedi ho nkomo amachimi hwade bi na me rehwe Kwame Agbodza Governance Minister of Roads we true for papa we true for you are unyanya celebrated you are a liar shameful say Ghana for ewo binyiri entokwasi President Mahama Krom ama Ghana for more than 13,000 Edwanya free Ghana ako Ivory Coast verified and confirmed by the Interior Minister of Ghana say Ghana for bare 13,000 Edwanya free Ghana Bolibambo area ho akota Ivory Coast because ye kum Ghana for BBC Interior Minister account wa confirm me was so verified with the Ivorian authorities. Madam who be move about into Madam Racing. Said the beya medasi. And now Foreign Affairs Minister someone put the trap blackwa. On also call Ivory Coast, even though Kwana Judia so yes walk away. Was what call ye no Ghana for 13,000 as confirmed by the Ghana's Interior Minister no. Omko kan nipa work Ivory Coast no. Na omo nye 13,000 biom. Na aka 5,000, you say 8,000 ko. It would 8,000 from 13,000 na ebeka 5,000. It according to the Ghana's Foreign Minister no. Ghana for refugees Ivory Coast aka 5,000. Enra Kwame Agbodza Governance. Hey, and I just say call one thing. Maka. Fred Billy. Enti 5,000 account and na Kwame Agbodza Governance in Parliament, House of Records. You are desecrating that institution. Kwame Agbodza say Ghana ni bia ekoye refugee ewo Ivory Coast. Rather no Ivorians be na eba Ghana about 1,000 Ivorians be na eba Ghana na wonya that feni say krampo comic minister lands minister SEO wolu kwade area han kofa abetet na ho enya nkofo free Ivory Coast u ba ho ase de yeka Ghana fo akotena ho akoya tukotena fo first in the history of Ghana say entokwasi babia president tie president the Chrome na Ghana for ya tukota Ivory ho asem de yeka records kire Kwame Agbodza say wa Ghana ni bia obeka say Ghana for akota Ivory Coast bia na we are true for, which means he is calling the foreign minister as a liar. He is calling the interior minister as a liar. Kwame Agbodza Governance.
Okay, let's come back to our studios. SKB TV, Mwakwaba Pakakari TV, Mwakwaba ye. Yamina back to our studios na Yankasamfa and Simbirum ho. In fact, asema kene Japan kind de mu ewrempa because at the internal level kra and to me enya nipa mo nyina mo nkan waba mawa. Then how would it be at the national election a presidency a wone NDC for na kwahwe so ene e beyen sembebre na wa yemfa wentu na yenko yanim na yenhwe de ekro abusiamfo papa bi maame Monica Mwakwaba papa bi osi efe ne ya boaben asamoah ay asemo empanfo ne binum timi nyini gya omo adwen wo akiri pa eya na eya na ya boaben asamoah amama hu se nsem bi ada bi kene Japan ka fa ne ho. He was right then, because ya boaben asamoah a minim no na nkenim so ye intellectual wanyini na ntwene muto nanso nsem bi papa ya kana na no de amya hu se papa no oye nipa bi a de kene Japan ka che no so oye waste as a human being in the MPP no na ye no korepa na ansa na mesha ase na ma bie nsem mu no ye ni kan na yenti asema ya Bawumia asamoah ekae yenti
yema adi pe on pe competition wo pe competition a ye ko fa hoho edi besi wo so wo ye NDC ni ya ko tablo di na besi wo so na Bawumia onye NDC ni o masa masa ye kan kura wo be tira wo be go vice president running mate for 8 years vice president for 8 years before that what see he had to waive he had nothing to do with the NDC he had to waive na paint ye sign man he say be ye has she declared for the MPP? Does she have an MPP card?
No, any MPP card.
She comes from a PNC family.
But it is somewhere.
Her family has remained PNC. No, ask her. Ask if they have. She has an MPP card. Ask her because her family is PNC. Her family never changed.
Of course, her family never changed. I know that.
And one of her family is NDC.
I know that.
And her husband, the leader, who ran the MPP in the last election, has NDC roots, antecedents. That is politics. So,
the facts and the family.
Okay. Answers my question.
Doesn't make him an NDC man. All right, so between your Kobe before.
The fact say MPP for. Who say they are freedom based. Does not mean say UP belongs to them.
Entabusiam for ya Bawumia asamoah papa we ya otu a okasai. We didn't hold your power, to be honest, because Papa we under the MPP administration and ne and don't go for the anymore. And Dr. Bawumia a vice no Papa we on your benefit pa he was appointed as the communication director for the MPP. In fact, sa Papa we and Namnesuna MPP communication network ebreki very wasted sperm. Listen to me very well. Very wasted human being. Papa we ya breso enana MPP ana obiaji tumu yese ye can in communication the MPP communication network is strong and the most vibrant ever in the history of the Ghana politics, you know. Sa kwa we yo ti o kan kwasi asem we no. Ono ene mani break here. Na we aso no hu. I don't know. Sa kwa we. In 2016, this foolish man was appointed as spokesperson for Dr. Bawumia Oso Yehoho. Tiemi yepa. Sa Jimmy for we ought to way, Papa we when him as a kusia ya boni eja. We are getting no free in the bomb. Papa we. She said, I don't know what is wrong with some of these men because sometimes I don't want to be harsh. But omo push me me trust ane kiki me. I have to talk with harsh words. Sa kwa we yo. What to me accept it. Say obeyo. Ohuhu no kana sem no. Ni kasa ma afo. Sa papa woyi osi oye founder anaso ye MPP ni kese ye de MPP twa na furu. From 2008 up to 2016, na Samira Bawumia enam the whole country across the length and the strength of the country. Na oye campaign na esombo. Edema MPP winning election 2016 ya Bawumia asamoah ebenya tumi di ni 1 MPP muno. Papa we ni ure free. Ni ya Bawumia bema. Maybe so say, Mumisa ya Bawumia asamoah mama say, who is a party member? Party member, any alana, our party membership card. Sabio, what done in the whole snake and the grass yana? Ya Bawumia asamoah. Party member any been to say, oh, ya boaben asamoah, papa panyini. Yet me bo communication director for a party in government. and I'm so kita Ghana card. Now we know what Juma ye. Now we break the communication network our party num. And then it says we a party member and now say Obia only party card said they walking. And I say mpona busu yamfo nyina ye another party members. Na otu ne ho si ho eye adwumaden edema party ndi nkunim between you foolish asshole foolish asshole like you between you ene Samira Bawumia ana Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia ani campaign strategy ene bubu John Darigadra Mani Mahama Napre in 2016 am I yet to abatiano with over 1.5 million votes against him no one no why any young people ni ya babi asamoah ewo Ghana mram se wokotena obi agyapadeɛ mu emfiedu now you constant stable ewo ho na efie wura uncontested efie wura ana PMI say ono na ye the owner of the house na wampam wam free ho na wankyere wamfa wamma fie ho am declare say fie ne ene there for 10 years automatically fie ne be ye fie enipa na otimu no there. And how much more 19 years in serving the MPP Dr. Bawumia. Now amamuwa hu it is some of you this foolish men and I'm also and again a man yourself na ye bibie wo because in ka man yourself there emfa ho any wabusua amanyoku omudi akire memeti hoyi metimi ayan disini miwia be ma miwia ba bi nso betumi ayan MPP ni sanso na metimi ayan MPP ni na bia me maame oyan disini ene de emfa ho it is about what you believe. And how can a man like you obi a wadidi politics mu afu ebo wonima ne kese ebe te se da asene wafu ebo wonim ne kese ebe se da asene ye MPP hu sika na odi adidi agum ama wafu ahu te ente se na politics na wadidi hu amepemene. How can such a stupid and reckless and a discriminatory statement comes from your fucking borders mouth? Papa you nante say wosa papa we babia wanyina duru what Jimmy says hopes na do 70 times because hopes na do ye there ye nim so ye NDC ni e no friend NDC va MPP e na enne wasande na ho twetwe MPP NDC e na wasan so di UP achi UP plus achi on ye nim so ye political prostitute but you ba ya babia samwa ye nim so ye MPP ni pa and MPP does not accept such a stupid comment. Now we will be a now we communication director. Now your party vice president, any Dr. Bawumia, you didn't see nothing wrong with it. And Nadia, to me be a be penti, nipo diwatem, me beboni video at no kwa no fasu diwatem. To me or no penti no, you are out there calling Obia. What general campaign platform so from firma akuma dunsia to me bejina bonten friends or ye outsider or ye frafre or ye kind of saying or ye man frafo ewo party ya wabi asamoah. The constitution of the MPP was our kind of that because they say I'm doubting me to me Jimmy Huachi nye se mpono se MPP constitution no se wa kan da me Jimmy Huachi je because the MPP constitution actually say a flag bearer kwa before so betu abedi flag bearer and say e was say anye hwe we party member for 5 years now we ye obi a usune oban reflected as an MPP person now what do huni e party no ye kese what do huni e what tua duties for all the 5 years. Ya babi asamoah. Enti constitution what kind of that? How can you call somebody while respecting the law, the constitution, the mother of law of your party. Okita sa requirement na constitution na ankasa bisa. How can you call that person a stranger? Are you stupid? Mudia mo Jimmy o. Papa mpanfo ni binu mo Jimmy jojo na onti ase abusia mo mfa nche na this man is drunkard. Chesa mo bie ma no a enkwase akeka nkwa. Jimmy keka nkwa enkurase comment. Comment a nyansa baako ni no wonder can Japan call you waste sperm in the MPP. We are poor panyini. Yawabi asamoah. No wonder. Now this man is useless. You know why? Yawabi asamoah ebepe the MPP communication director adino. Maame na also a foreigner in the party friend. Maame Samira Bawumia nyansa ni nimdie wura. Ahofani there is something I am fantom che. That is not what we are talking about. Maame ne nante bawo papa panyin wo ya oto constituency be ye campaign ma wodi nya communication director di. Esi wi ase e wo hoyi. So bi so wonsa e de ukokire enkwa yen so ne nsa mfa ne nkokire owuo. Maame na oye hoho no. Maame na oso na oye hoho no. Ono ne ba wo campaign o constituency obeye de mama wodi MPP communication director. And I mean Bisao. The 15th wife of Kennedy Japan that time no wo hefa. Papa ya Bawumia Asamoah. I didn't hear what he me such a Saturday cool time. Ya boaben. Brana Samira Bawumia enante ya oba o constituency hwa. Obey a good campaign, ma de winning your position that you were fighting for. No, one saw your ho. I didn't hear one pam no now gin 2 money year campaign mao. I brought him so your ho. Yow, Aden, and son of no me a fremana. Near the red bee a gumana. Not some a dog a crack a woodamana. How can you make such a reckless statement of this character and of this nature, a discriminator from somebody like you? It is a shame. Yabuabia Asamoah, but Biobia, me say, bear your head in shame. You are a disgrace. Yao, okay, video way.
Our next MP. My remarks today.
Yao, one who him, oh, seriously, oh, what him, I was but Kuromani party ni ba, now to America. Aye. Kennedy Japan yerena. Osi onu mom na ye party ni ye man me di first lady a onu na se no fata no. Bra wo pe communication director di no. Who came to help you? Why na buy your bear campaign now? Yow. I think say you've lost. Well, lose your integrity as a grown-ass man. Yeah, Boaben. You have completely lose your integrity as a grown-ass man. Foolish. Hey, yo. Mami you him no. Now him so ye huhu. Enti mami onye huhu. But you allow huhu to be a head of a table. Yedi ye campaign ma wunya jinabre. E one PP party. Wona wosiri. Wona wafen wo set say abenson. One say we say afen wo say yawo. Na ya say no wonder say wo utimi break the MPP communication down. Na Emma MPP communication gradually follow you because you are an incompetent man. I never knew say you are such an illiterate. Because comment to be a homemaker, you just have to be a fool, a foolish man, or you just have to be an illiterate before you can make such comment. So to me, consider Maami obeye campaign man was a foreigner. Papa wajina ne nan so ye campaign and fear mako. Edu ngotwe edu nsia e de ama wo party. Ama wadi so mfaso wo frene foreigner there. Papa ya obabia asamoah. I think say same way akene Japan ka fa wo no. He meant well. You are a very stupid man, a wasted sperm. Dear.
To the party. No, you see, I've had a nice conversation. It's a waste to the party. No, you see, I've had a nice conversation with you, but if you bring it up,
please stay nice. But I mean, do you think that
whatever is a waste to the party? He is a waste to the party. I've told you everything that is going on. What role has he played? The problems we are facing in MPP with communication is because of Bawumia Won. His arrogance, he lost because of his arrogance at Adenta. And now he's coming out with a tweet. Please.
he actually said this this morning on apparently it's this morning on GTV.
Hey, you will see the demonstration I'm going to make against him. You see what is happening in the party because they don't want the truth. Now they are taking some people out and demonstrations, fighting, all going on everywhere because of this election. These people a breed like Bawumia Won. That's the problem. What is Bawumia Won's contribution in the party? I want to know, Bawumia Won, what is his contribution?
I'd like you to make me a promise.
You know, it is because of Bawumia Won. If John Boadu from my hometown doesn't take time, he's going to lose. Because he did that to bring that Jack as communication director.
Okay.
He brought Bawumia. He's a Jack. Who the hell you think he is? Bawumia Won is a Jack. And I tell you, he's a waste in the party. What is he doing for the party? Is it not the same Bawumia Won who came to my house in East Legon and begged like a kid?
Bawumia, enti Bawumia Won. Enipa na uli when those son of the country say you are a waste in the MPP, you are nobody in the MPP. Bawumia. When would Jimmy as an old man, grown-ass man, when would Kwasi asem? We are you see, you are greed. And first of all, you are also a beggar. Second of all, you are a waste. You see, you a jerk. You a jerk, yow. No wonder you will come out and make such a ridiculous statement. Now, me come and want to say. Mona Maya Mosemo ye old timers in the MPP. You want to be the front runners of the party in every course. Me say you guys will be disgraced in 2026, 31st January. We need people with competence. We need people with kind of your person can say we waste. Ebian one video no TNBM. Listen.
What is Bawumia Won's contribution in the party? I want to know, Bawumia Won, what is his contribution?
I'd like you to make me a promise.
You know, it is because of Bawumia Won. If John Boadu from my hometown doesn't take time, he's going to lose. Because he did that to bring that Jack as communication director.
Okay.
He brought Bawumia. He's a Jack. Who the hell you think he is? Bawumia Won is a Jack. And I tell you, he's a waste in the party. What is he doing for the party? Is it not the same Bawumia Won who came to my house in East Legon and begged like a kid?
Bawumia. Minim say papa will who now. And I'm more about Bontra come kwasi asem so there. Then it is over to you. But I can tell you an authority say you have lost any credibility in you. One Mayati says we have really waste, as Japan said to you time ago, that you are waste as MPP member because of what you said. Now, open more neighbor, my more video for front Japan can't you or can some for who? I see tell you something.
the challenges youth organizer goes through. We are and our friend Chrome Fan Phone, a whole lot of things, and I'm saying, please, you hear numbers, and I beg you, Montua Barman. I'm saying, now who I can say, wouldn't asamoah or Kafa, so forget about it. And you'll be on the power some party, let's vote for him because of the party. One day, I got here, na safu furiously. Adea, I say, Oman FM focus ya Bawumia Asamoah First Lady's office. And boy no castle, oh, honorable. You who Oman FM check. And whom ya chairman, who boss now Tnawa, who did deal be out terminal, you know. Mema.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, Bawumia Asamoah before you became a minister. Ultimate now about by 11:30 p.m. Oman FM brought you to power. Also, they should forget about it and do it for him. What you say? Also, lose you. Opa, Mumisa Adenta for reason here. Tutia Bawumia Asamoah. A browser communication director. I will now disseminate information, party projects, development, air course. That's how to become the only and only station speaking for government. Now, your spokesperson say, oh, Massa station, you know.
I say, Bonnie station, yeah, you know.
I was saying, Meme Kasa, didn't go for them, and yeah. Now, or out to be a man. I did a MPP for. May release announced videos. Because I'm paying for no, and they're starting. I'm advising them.
Yes, Enti, this is what is about Bawumia Asamoah. Or you're very useless. In fact, any panel or your campaign man and no, or the homage in the con. So I'm hearing who you are, the can't find a honor. That is why you see Bawumia Asamoah doing all this nonsense. Now, here we want to the Mukakra. Now, listen to this.
Penny be Kasa. And I find that so awful. Say, be a debate me. What I say, because who will be doing what when the name when it's and Nintinipa and same fata. But so yeah, Juma Maudia was a fata. The same person that who label and say on your Ghana because you give man ethnic tribe who say in free Ghana, you know, or you could be Sunipa into a one fata for a campaign. That same person stood on your platform in 2016. One power you got position. Stood on campaign platforms in 2020. One power. And then the Satan and walk and one year. Namamusa Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah brought an Egyptian into this country. And then Uko Boria, you were Kente a friend of Fatia Fatan Nkrumah. Yenibi. You didn't to a friend. Of course you do. Yenibi Mano. No, as Antony. I see. Who want Yatuni or buy us and to a kukudu for you can tie a friend. You can tie a friend. But ye come here, Bon Rainy, I am to a friend Fatia Fatan Nkrumah. If you go to Zimbabwe, Sally, Mugabe's wife, Sally, she was a Ghanaian. We pride ourselves with that. If we do a internal contest, we malign people to say they said we won't nipa, but we want to enjoy from the fruit of their labor. Those people should bow their heads down in shame.
I see.
Because our party is a national party that must recognize every single person for the person's capabilities, not from where you come from, not from the tribe that you bear, not from the religion that you profess to. You and I, who knows at the end of the day where each person would go and from which route do you sincerely be? I believe Christ is the Savior. Right. Somebody believes there is a God called Allah. Exactly. And you say because of that, another person. That is why I ask you, would all the 71% Christians vote for a Christian candidate when presented by us?
I see.
Yes, and the description of who Bawumia Asamoah is. He's very useless. Say Papa Penny on to say ebe bien ano aka asema ense na mfata. To call someone a foreigner in a party after 16 years or you're actively front runner of your party. It shows you how ridiculous your methodology of thinking is low. Yem to aso ne yenko yanim. Abusia asamba ko yem wonwa pa ne say the NDC has turned to be a comedian party, which I don't know for which reason they are in government. I don't understand. Every NDC minister, I shall say, make comics. They have started making some kind of content creating ministerial management. As the children saying. And this is not going to say, said the Abayom to me win election 2028 in Tino. First of all, Ajua Papa Yura Ranado Danko Kufuado na buying a year yenano. Yamana metogana for Tim say a Juma Bonne and now some more ye. And now chrono home. Ajuma Papa be Yura Bawumia and another ye piano. The NDC has teamed up with their content creating ministers. Said they will make sure, say, they will make it look like, say, a dear and people for ye piano. Nyansa nim, and your chrono dia, nay, and contopo dia doesn't exist. And ye were the Minister of Justice, who didn't question some media. They were falling minister, Okuja Tabrako, no, so didn't question some media. Na de atwa akoma kura ene eye papa bi ese ni OSP kisi agyapong ene akwakwase bi so ye minister of road papa na ene John Mahama fira konwa so ne that guy will go to prison because watumi award contract edisika ama contractor one fanko parliament a breach of the constitution. Now, akwa we can be a parliament say, you see how these guys think, say, every Ghanaian is like the NDC supporter. Short memory. Now, CB Ohio, and the better about say, the body bam boy mafia that they got the money Mahama ni kurum bole and tokwansi ho ama ono ankasa ni kurum fuoma. Adwane Cote d'Ivoire. Ebeye news ma all the portals in the country they brought those news on the media. Ema ye nyina yete say about 13,000 Ghanaians na omote bole adwan Cote d'Ivoire. Ema okuja tabra kwa enante Cote d'Ivoire ekotwitwa videos kura de bekire ye say ebinum asan abomo achi after the little bit peace was restored. And an can't for Cote d'Ivoire. Could you imagine? Said the Minister of Road of today in the NDC government had the audacity to go to the parliament and tell the parliament, say, say, and Ghana phobinum, John Daligadramani Mahamani Kuromufo. I joined Cote d'Ivoire because of war. Could you imagine this? Now, there be a same we said. We thank God said this time around, there is a social media and there is automatic archive. Every server, everything that you talk about. Paul the NDC is forgotten, say. You move from the era of radio stations, any TV station to the media, social media. Your crowd or what the obeka biano, yes store neguho. So they are still living in the old way. Enti entroning kontomponi bosre mukankwa. Ena mahama nene nkrofo wedi ebu Ghana. Ufane say, omudibu Ghana ne. Yewo haya. Okuja tabra kwa konsani Mr. Alien, mema Mr. Beka. Etumi kojina ni padudu anim kese he's coming to launch the Ghana passport bedded with chip. Apra ne yura na do aye amaye nyina ye wo ho video da ho. No wonder say a minister of road, onye even internal minister, And as a fallen minister, it to me sorry, our parliament. Instead of him to talk about me, he stood up to say, Ghana ni bia ni ho a wadwane afri Ghana Cote d'Ivoire because of war. Wo dey tie video we. Tie.
Unfortunate incidents in Savannah. But Mr. Speaker, there's no evidence that Ghanaians have left the shores of Ghana and are refugees in another country. Mr. Speaker, allow me. Mr. Speaker, I rather know that currently, because of the situation in Cote d'Ivoire, some people in Cote d'Ivoire are rather coming into Ghana. I'm telling you. Yes. Beside me is Honorable Bois. Mr. Speaker, people from Cote d'Ivoire are coming into constituencies like that of Honorable Kofi Bois. So whilst it is okay to ask for a briefing on the current situation, to put it on record that Ghanaians are leaving the shores of Ghana in their numbers because of some kind of lack of safety in our country, it's neither here nor there, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members.
No. Your country will never develop. And throwing contempo bra. Video.
And now the latest.
MP way, I was answering Minister of Roads. Meaning, what is concerning a Minister of Roads to talk about internal and external matter of the country? Normally, no. And this same way, no matter more free. Some I walk outside the Omano and answer and same way, cost you chronomo there. And interior minister, any foreign minister, or more Juma. But I don't know, Sako and no answer or court parliament no on Tramador minim. So far read their minim. And I don't know who gave him the right to go and sit there and speak such nonsensical statement to Ghanaians. Papa, you see there is no evidence to prove. But sa video way a joy news. Okuja tabra kwa nejina hoyi. Yenti asema okuja tabra kwa na oka at the time Ghana for about 14 to 13,000. Ejani free John Mahama ni krom eko Ivory Coast. Listen to the video. Mi aba maame akuya afromemo akwa abapa. Momenti.
Census that has been conducted indicates that you have reduced to about 5,309, and so that means that more than half have returned. We want.
Tie. Okuya tabra kwa se. Hwehwemu omo aye ekire se. Enipa omo aka Cote d'Ivoire 5,000 something e wo Cote d'Ivoire. Ekire se omo afiri ho no omo ye more than omo doso sene enchichemu pe enchemu mienu sabre no na nipa 8,000 ena na adwan afiri Cote d'Ivoire asan ko Ghana dodo na omo firi wo ba na omo ye 13,000 omo firi Ghana ena ba Cote d'Ivoire but kwasi ampanyini we tumi gina parliament kan kire Ghana for say nye no koreda se Ghana for binom adwan e kohwe e kope omo ti Ivory Coast. Hey, that is NDC for you. We video.
I want to encourage all of you to return. President Mahama, as Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, has put in place a number of measures. There's been massive security deployment. Camps have been established. A committee has been set up to mediate between the traditional leaders on all sides, and calm has been restored. So I'm here to deliver a message to you from the president that it is time to go back. Don't be scared. You will meet adequate security. You will be safe. So we encourage you to go back. You will observe that your colleagues who returned home are okay, they are safe, they have not had to rush back here. So that should give you confirmation if you had any doubt that the situation has been resolved, that should give you confirmation. The almost 8,000 people who have left have not come back in a couple of days now. They are doing very well. They are okay. They are being fully protected. So we want you to go back. The 5,309 here, we think that the time has come for all of you to go back, and we are willing to help you, to assist you, to offer the needed logistical support for you to go back to your homes, because everything has been resolved and it is safe for you now to return. President Mahama wants me to convey that message very clearly to you.
President Mahama,
Okujata Brakwa, Oya NDC foreign minister, and Ejina Cote d'Ivoire, because migration officer we Ojina Okujata Brakwa and chain Natadi Esheno. Bibiani we chese papa we Ghana immigration officer, Mata then ye green. Papa we di akwa ni hon beige color. Which tell you say this officer is not a Ghanaian. He is an Ivory Coast migration officer. And our foreign minister, Okujata Brakwe Kantre Omose. Yenimsena mu ye 13,000 na mu free Ghana mai mu ba Cote d'Ivoire. Asumdwasha ase ba Ghana mai binom kura science omo achiko. Enti mo monsan mo chinsan kona mo kwa. Mo be kone de bibia toto na kwan mu. Ahobambo no ejina ne nan so monsan komochi na obenya baabi atra entokwa no esu atwa ensem we nyina achi no utumi nya member of parliament or sanso ye minister or sanso ye cabinet minister ebegyina nipa dodo anim ewo parliament ka kire mo se da bia ye nokore se Ghana ni bi adwan Cote d'Ivoire enam tokwanti. How can these people take all of us to say NDC for? And the short memory association is working. The short memory association is activated. Maybe Sabusian for Senti way a yanim guasia mayen say. Ye member of parliament or sans minister, it me didn't try to say the Chiragana for. This is what we call the NDC. Yanto aso na video.
Wana adumwali ana wako. Ojom aba donkuba anamba kase ya kase ina fitru kina ta. Acha apompaya anamba na aba mbela ko baba na tro nu don kora na do lija yini fie. Eka weekend ya abala tin Liverpool. Aba wana batana tro nimba. So ejele juma baba mwana na baya kintia. Bambenka a security be a banya a full soldier baba so for the as like left that's like now
confirm that from what I saw normalcy has returned and people are going about their everyday activities. I saw some people on the farms, some are cooking in the open, some are washing, so I can attest that everything is safe. Don't be scared to go back. This is the time to go back. We want to assist all of you to go back. We are not happy with this situation. Schools are in session. Our children have to be in school. And we are really concerned that if you stay here, it will affect their academics, it will affect their future. So we want to appeal to you. Everything is okay. Everything is safe. The security have been deployed and they are manning the various communities, and the chiefs have assured us that they have reined in the youth and we are not going to have any reprisal attacks. So please go back home. We want to encourage all of you, the 5,309 who are left here. Please listen to President Mahama. Trust us. We will protect you. Please go back home. You will be safe.
Enti se utie asemo ya Okujata Brakwe kan. Any video we ya me bochire we ya papa we tumi sinebo. E kan kire wiase amansan nyina se Ghana ni ba bia nwane mfiri Ghana nko Cote d'Ivoire bra. What comes into your mind? Listen to this foolish man. Listen to him. Listen.
unfortunate incidents in Savannah. But Mr. Speaker, there's no evidence that Ghanaians have left the shores of Ghana and are refugees in another country. Mr. Speaker, allow me. Mr. Speaker, I rather know that currently.
Entimi abamiya bema video amembo chire ofese okuja tabra kwa nkasa jina mu Cote d'Ivoire na all kasa de chire Ivorians a Ghana for moko Ivory Coast so mo samra fie na utie de papa yi kaya. That is what we call short memory association. Enim se mo memory ne short, so ye betumi aka de epe bia de achire mo e ka mo be ji atom important is say ye be gina so no ye kata ye ne atwa ntro de achire mo. You accept that and you take that as the reality. Now, yento aso na yenko yanim na yenko in another issue. The next issue ne papa bi efe ni OSP. Na me si wiase ame baaye. Ya abo abin samu akora mfa ne ho ni. The OSP is the most useless person in the world. Now, before I comment about the OSP, me, I'm a patriotic citizen. Me a Ghana ni ba me pet me do me mind na me pe me mind kanko entime so obi ye boni ampa obi awia Ghana sika ida so yam pipi ni or NDC ni or why the law must to work with the person must to be punished. To be honest, me min jaba bi nko defendi obi a ye kese wo wia Ghana sika la. But enye krono ne krono. Enye wo de obeka ena mamaje otum se nipa ne yekromfo. Ansa na maje atum se obi yekromfo no. There must say courtwa ya gina tumu enka se nipa ne yekromfo. Then I will support you. Ena memenye obi asabio yesi obi abokrono a me so me camera say me defending nipa no dabi menye sada because said the tie bia say nipa no waye minister pen na ye de krono to ne so abere enye no kra that person will have his way and manner to defend himself at the court. Say the krono so ato nipa no so na sabio e no kra e se fata se mra ne bedi ne betwena so. So me, I will never defend nobody. Yede krono atoneso. And I will never entertain people to go out there and defend Nkrofua and this ya bind by or the krono atomoso. But what dear michiri, any prejudice. Udi kain bueni pan fans na odi na court. O ya de wabodam, o ye court. Who say these art are political winch hunting because nobody know. So so be abokrono a ubetumi akasa asem na brother ni pana court. Na court ahwehwem a decide say no kre. Enipa we edi for obokrono say of akwan we so the bokrono court jitum judge for atrasem no so akasasi agyatum sa akwa abokrono. Yebetumi e de asem ato so. Na say the asem to so na na nkyere say udi for. Na say especially ye de asem to obi so na enipa a oye atentrene ye kan say so afo emmom ne ba bonten edi kan ebeka se nipa ne kromfo abra onfa ne nko atentrene di bire ema yeni yemua nipa ne fa. That one makes me understand say these are all comedians. Enti amudi kan say every minister or any ministerial position in this useless government, they are content creators to entertain their idiot supporters or monam to tankesianum. Me abadi enti America same way. in 2025 February. And akwasi ampanyi ni bi ese fe ni kisi agyapong. Ebe gyina bonten ka kire Ghana for say we declare Kinoforiata wanted. Miya bema. A charge. Yedi asɛm ato so. Any say yebu awfo. It is two different things. Enti sa odi asɛm to me so. Na wunya maami akwanya. Ema mi meyi me ho ano. Omfa amasɛm nkɔ court. Ema judge ntimi ntra asɛm no so mua me fo a. How can you list me as a wanted? Who the stupid is that kisi agyapong? Minya be ma utie me. Me dofo. Me si obi bogan a mind kronoa. Me, I want to say the Lord deals with the person and bring the money back and jail the person too. Because and found so young people ni who di or minor who bo minor krono we or man sika e Ghana for man ebre. Intimidate and family home. And so young people in our krono me I sustain say yen chill na yen punish show. Yen Jew sika confiscated yen Jew honiema. Near some phone call to me and found your example and find kai for. It I'm not defending crime. That be I'm a righteous man. Me, I'm a righteous man. Believe me, I'm a righteous man. Now say the mere righteous man, no. I also believe we say by the natural justice, what they asem to nipa soa and trese nipa ni difo. And I say would kind of court to and trese would dibem. Na ye wo papa bi ese fen in special prosecutor na do danko akufuado na adwenem kwanya obefa so ankobe more minor konanim in terms of corruption real issues. It is our office way. But kwasi ampanyin way use our office no as a manner to protect himself and to enrich himself. It is like Jimmy we special prosecutor with her. Send him Temaklo at America. Ye dinner some more court to a jail no for 10 years imprisonment. Kwasi ampanyin kisi agyapong to Ghana say until say do go be no nabe. He's not activating a practice of extradition to jail her in Ghana. Me atemi yepa. Say the man can just say MPP near the Ghana for yesika acheno tum no. That is the same thing that you must do. Kisi agyapong to why ne sen sakoto nine. Akwa say ejina ho. Say the ekosu bia no hu. But Kinoforiata eye allegation mom na yede ato ne so no. This stupid man as a onim law, as a onim mra, as a onim bilateral agreement or mind be no mind be eyo eto omuntam. As a onim. Jimmy, you are saying say papa na disika. Endo kofanaba. Now as a lawyer practitioner, you nim so you lawyer and so obey special prosecutor. Unimu say there is no state, especially the Western world, how moye kofa by of democracy. Say obet na ho, say kofa your opponent, fani free America, fani bra Ghana be jere no abra. Call to be any na someone can say nipa we no kurese abokro no. Hey, what is the name? Kisi agyapong. We dramfunu wo mrempa. Ye kase human rights. The violation of human rights, even to a point. Ye won never be ohokra na o man mu no. Uya udifo, but bia na wote man bi so a sa man no mu no. Sa de no entiamra. You cannot do the extradition. That become an application for asylum. Kisi agyapong uye nantwie pa. I don't know why. A man were better than a couldn't. You won't quasi afford money munyansa and you go some sensitive positions. Kisi agyapong nanim ena akwawe your friend say ato forcing Jimmy ato forcing where we are mind sika inside of Ghana ambulances for human health. John Mahama buying afali no prosequa to their cases. Ejaomo emana to forcing a minister of finance. Mr. Edison, and I'm so causing a loss to the state. A breaking the Ghana financial sector to the point to say, now will be with 50,000, 50 Ghana city crowd bank now kwa kuya. Ukwa see nye piscam from my bank. John Mahama Jaomo Abra court wenya a reason enye charge you court to a monkey at market said there been crofo mo bokrono. Usu ye the special prosecutor Jimmy o sensa kotosen ene koto 9 oti ho ama ye jam crofo way you did not do nothing but ene kisia jabinti mi man anim ebe jina ho ka kire Ghana for say he has listed or he has undersigned a document actually say Kinoforiata wanted and he needs to be extradited from his country, from America to Ghana. Abra only Kinoforiata Semo court. Emma court unjejeno is the man or Yariana. Actually ben working Kisiaja Beniti. Abodam. Kisiaja Ben Oyare. Now I will yanko and this is for mama nipa bro yeah party ben kura mponi nkrofo we dey more parliament ya more power Ghana man kwabena Japan na asem mentimi hwe TV popiem enkwase asem nko a comedy nko a comedy nko na nkwase afo be ye saa nkopim so mo berebeduru omo bereduru na omo kwa na ya chi omo agum up to now MPP ni hwan na ya chi na tom with the judgment yento asna me nkoma asem so Kisiaja Ben just February no ba abonten so ono according to him Kinoforiata adibone na akwawe ba abonten obeye sa video na meka kire Ghana for say da bi papa wo yare untimi nkofo obi free krobia ye friend America just like that a man in ye so only statement from a court say nipa na no kwese wa bokro no a the American state will never allow you to take him away empono you have to look through because bet me aba say you are mind be or wha yes say we a minister a president an MP na we a Juma be in the name of the state. Now we from so be will procedure of doing that. You are not punishable because you were working in the name of the state. Mistake is different from so abokrono. Mistake in being saying, say I was say be unconfirmed and unfound parliament men enko approve and one found and I'll demand somebody directly. And any mistake, you can say you did not follow the right steps. These are the mistakes. But say be a buying sick and wapaja and ya kosho botoma and then ya chrono that one there. Every country does not sustain that. And this amosi Kinoforiata ne boni awaye nyina ne say or the contract ya ma will be LSM or Shawine. Abra won't go through the right procedure. That does not mean automatically say, Ewa America my mono or D4 Kinoforiata what them call Kisiaja Ben is mad in his brain. Enti akowe baba nton obeye sa press conference.
Ladies and
I make catch the Ghana for say akowe onim de oyo. Say Kinoforiata ko file asylum say he is persecuted by the political opponent in Ghana. Now with the charges and kwasia charges will come because of contract he will never get Kinoforiata back in Ghana. I don't know which law this foolish man learned. Momenti akwawi na yemra.
Gentlemen of the media, a few minutes ago, I signed a directive declaring a high-profile person a fugitive from justice. This person is wanted by the OSP to answer charges in respect of several cases, including the following. 1. Contractual arrangements between Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited and the Ghana Revenue Authority for the stated objective of the enhancement of revenue assurance in the downstream petroleum sector, upstream petroleum production, and minerals and metals resources value chain. 2. Termination of a distribution, loss reduction, and associated network improvement project contract between the Electricity Company of Ghana Limited and Beijing Zhaochen Technology BXC. 3. Procurement of contractors and materials and activities and payments in respect of the National Cathedral project. 4. Activities and payments in respect of a contract awarded by the Ministry of Health, initially commenced by the Ministry for Special Development Initiatives to Service Ghana Auto Group Limited for purchases and after-sales service and maintenance of 307 Mercedes-Benz Sprinter 305 CDI ambulances for the National Ambulance Service. And 5. Payments out of and utilization of the tax refund account of Ghana Revenue Authority. Ladies and gentlemen of the media, the fugitive's name is Kenneth Nanaya Oforiata.
Papa Webeka Asamoah and Meka Ghana for said this guy don't know what he's talking about. Enti okwa actually no. Omu say he cannot do whatever he's talking about. On se bese 8 months in here. Asamoah yayera. Kenoforiate arrest no extradition papa we can one sem January February no for good 8 months in here on can one sem bim adentia because oko fi oko hwe book mu ye no. When we were kwasi asem or can sim funu asem no kan nyansa nim, you cannot list him wanted on these allegations. Now no ye one and this ya so jagwa kwasi we ya pampam say now we are useless sir. What promising food soldiers? Akufo ado na busuamfo ye hiomo ase MPP for ye go money mase. En bosome nwotwe kinofo dia ta wo here. Akwesi onim kemunufulata NNDC for saying this and a Mahama should close that office because nipa na oti hono or ye useless. He's not doing his job well. Bra Jimmy way pese obelusu ne na juma o ye ntino na no ba abontra o se afei na nensa kan de no hia ansa na obetumi aye extradition. So you did not have enough evidence even to charge him of a case, but you came out there to damage an image of such an important figure called Kenoforiata. Papa wabreni mojamu odine mai odine na koma to hwa ye jumaden dia mane mai ejira ne nanso. You were able to come out just to disgrace him for your stupid pride. And I'm saying, Papa, Nanado Tiako Yaso, Pesika, Viadia Toa Moka, Tinamoson Farmer, you just hated him. And I would Jimmy Inti, Wako inside NDC food soldiers, they want to, they want to rubber star everything concerning MPP. And Wako inside you. And then, yeah, Chua Homaso. Jimmy, or the office one, and home she no ye be immediately, and Hena Metna. Now you ba bonten a friend is saying power radio, power FM, Mugabe, or Sikwasi and Panyin we ni fie, Kasi Guho, a door so send the old Mahama fee. Stupid so Kisia Japan. Na Juma won so oba ba hwirintino, and now ba bonten say omo man e bre. Now in this year 2025 no, or the Kinoforiata beba Ghana. I swear to my God, me ba ma o heme na o heme ni mu ye. Sa kwa we won. At the end, this guy will run away from Ghana and he will not come back again. Because he is rotted. He is full of corrupt or ye cromfoche nipa nyina wo wiase. That OSP no or ye cromfoche this guy unim allegations go akwa we neto. You know what? This guy don't want to go out of the office because of office open. Audit general will go into the accounts and find some things there. So he's organizing how he can run away from the country before he will be dismissed from the office. That guy, that stupid Kisia Jabeng, will run away from Ghana and he will never come back again because of entro any chrono awabo. Chrono awabo. Papa wait me beside about $27 million or the talk cars and quad or the bayer juma. Oh yeah, there. Kwasi ampanyini. Eti enabusia. Andi si for pusha kwa na ohu ba bi onyina. Afi oba abontina. Ose finally. Afi no wanya letter. Obetumi edi kenofori ata na sem ewo na chi. Abra kenofori ata ni ho. Na se utie nsem okeka ye nyina, it is all about contract. Awarding of contract to others. Yenye se kenofori ata afa Ghana yesika from the office, from the accounts of the Minister of Finance into his personal accounts. Enye crime ewa America. And the America will never allow you to extradite him because se uko kusiki asylum, you see human rights. There are things prohibited, highly prohibited in your country. But be a usiki asylum no. Se enye crime ana se enye prohibited. Se enye chiwade ana se enye bone na wokuro mpone ye bone a enam se bra wo so hwehwe ahobambo no ugina man foforo so a saade ne nye bone no yetumi di gina so ema wo ka kuronum esa ma okrata ewo tumi ma wotumi di ko wiase afana nyina unless your country itself entikesi ajaben so wa jimi o mena na menche a little bit about refugee what them call process. And at the muye, second of the Tatigana and Kamodi Mpasiamera Achipapano and Nako to prison. Just to showcase yourself. Jimmy, Kakinofuriata and Sagan is come only. On Sagan is come a man who live at the luxury style of life. Nanado, Papa boy, Juma Betinipa Binumo Hopper, because Nanado mindset is I don't want to do winner take all. Let's involve our brothers from the other side. Na yenya juma pamfansum yamai. Nana. Say there. The edible. The edi you are any. The Kisia Jabeng papa and sister koto nine. The odi ye unye. The odi you are any. Go in after your cousin. Ne home fano. Jimmy. Sign this special prosecutor. What they name they are chow. I am to us. Abusia, yentie video we see maybe a phone line not to no be to me after.
Da been bayan and nano a cosmetics. The can that hodo. Jimmy, to me. A ye kabima min kabia mamu. Do come out drink ye, Miss Wetmaka Madrid. Kiseja on your court. Okay, we know one just here, I want a headache. Office of the Special Prosecutor and no press conference, you know, Akokraba a cosmetics. A tumpine. Now, wouldn't the entire cosmetics, no? The petition is a Kisia Jabeng Pamno Yanadi from the Office of the Special Prosecutor. Oh, and Kisia Jabeng one of Honino, the him, the Tikoben Kumna Benifa. And Minimsawa tip petition, you know. Say a petition man paying John Dramani Mama, say Kisia Jabeng, the Special Prosecutor, Yam Pamno now one call when Yajuma ye. And Nadia Wobeno, war ya dear Amana Ashe, and this if one munyam, Aman is worker, Kisejamo Yajma Pow. Once I say by the close of November, Sa can operate Tanum Profeka Hono, ye don't bet Namm, ye bet charge your more and your cosmetics. Wash it. Yanya Tigano. And to move for trickese near Zanomabi, Ame, Makikan Samun Tumum Anko. Omuntimi nti hute e okroma. Akwaba, I'm telling you.
Jenia kasa.
Na yetimi chi a NDC fo asabe no mo ho asem wo court. Court was started di asem. Court ni asem nyeye. Yenya attorney general wo kroma Dominic Ayene ni din ba ko bi ka ho ye friend say Akutringa.
Wey boy.
Mose Akutringa.
Washe.
Lawyer also your friend say.
I say putting you say.
Me need time to waste.
A whole attorney general, a buy lawyer paying there. Would you know ma o ma muni nyina o?
Ne ka na da ho do.
Yankasa NDC lawyer paying. Yankasa John Mama lawyer paying. You say a buy lawyer paying. State attorney.
Jenia kasa.
And two ba me ho ban.
Jenia kasa.
Obo NDC ni ho ban. Obo CPP ni ho ban. Obo Makola ni ho ban. Obo farmer, carpenter, soldier, teacher. Kotwitwa case nim say woni interest e wo case nim bio. Bank of Ghana governor no jina court.
And no na me dwen ho a menti ase.
Sedu Agongo Class FM opuni no mu jina court.
And no na me dwen ho a menti ase.
Ana no mu jina court. Kwale Dawuda na wo jina court. Dr. Kwamina Dufo na wo jina court.
And no na me
Kwale Dawuda no mu jina court. Samuel Fosu Ampofo no jina court. Kwakubu ahin no jina court. Ye twitwa ma na twitwam. Ato forcing. Meba ho.
Ne ka na da.
Na ato forcing de ye wo mu ni say eno na lawyer kan ye no.
Me need time to waste.
I'm saying Yankopon ko no Yesu wo kosoro himam no. Se soro himam wo ho de a miminim. But se soro himam wo ho na wo ko de a odi JMPP fo.
You can we also be
because humabure one people mu no akwa be do so too much. Aburo so.
Kukurudu.
Yenya MPP fo bi a time ato force ngira court no no mo patrol. Yenya papa no. Papa ne nyehwe o yemfa nche no yemfa ne yekrokro. Eno mbo ye de che. Ye de che anka chama wuntumi ye ni sei. Buffer stock boss. Ye de che nka mo ye ni sei. Asibe ye de che anka ye ni sei. Enti drum mra is MPP ehia bibi and I'm telling NDC for 2028 MPP ba power wo Ghana temiye pa.
Ne ka na da ho do.
And sansem hunu wo yi a NDC for ye no ebe koso pepepepepe. Bibia nsesa wo. Akwaba bibia ene nkoma MPP for na abecheme. Lawyer nkamba chime atum. Bibi sisa mo becheme atum.
Etumpan.
Sane ekoyi. Sa papa enti me kra me des o mon kɔ ni se ya. Mon kɔ. Monche. Mon kɔ so nche. Sa wa me kɔ se bi nka ho.
Etumpan.
Ofasru.
Kukurudu.
Meka monche no usuro se bechi wafra.
Kukurudu.
Mon kɔ so a.
Jenia kasa.
Na de wudua no. Ampanyin se eno ana oye den. Utwa. Wobi nkasa, wobi ti wo mai sika me enche no. I'm not saying that.
And papa dey no kan no say.
Because mpanyin fo ni bi wo mudi om sika yam frɛ me.
I ask you to be citizen.
Afanya bi ani akraba wanya bi ani. Na wodi bi kura no anya se obedi o man sika. Ye pijama ye chichiri man.
Etumpan.
Yeah, debia ye disika ofa. Debia people for diska. Debia diska. Mo ba abusu mi dunie. Court no mo dia. Court no mo nkrofo gu obebri. Ana mo nkrofo ngu. Mo ba chief justice kwa mapam no. What does he ya chi obi ya ba ye di nipa na kotum se wa diska.
Maka na mbeza meka bia maka.
Abusiam former be phone lines now to musu to me for na wachira wadwen. And this is the most useless party that has ever ruled Ghana. Now, yeah, and simply why me ya pass. We have some youth in the country and they are doing and at the NDC and this which NDC such a bogus party, such a thievery party. all what they knew is about winning power. Party, when they're in opposition, they will make promises as if they are God. But so mobile power, and they start stealing. They start deceiving. They start turning everything into like a chaotic situation. Now, I will share more video. I want you to listen to this video. Let's talk about this video. It's an important caution that we have to talk about. So, omoya kromfo to the point to say, adwuma kura MPP aye no. Enam so omo pe omo chefa, omo pe kwam bi so abo oman no kro no nti no. They find a way always to make it look like say obi awi oman no. And it's very a shame. I'm telling you. It is very, very, very a shame. Say, yenim say the National Health Insurance. Sasem we ya ba menta ankano se friend saying the actual Minister of Health. Enama bontene eye dede sa amanfo abokro no amanfo awia ena ye de adwuma kwa akoma a company bi omo database ewo India ni nyina eye fabricated stories. Say let me explain to you why this is a fabricated story. The reason is that Ghana maimu yaka amayati asese ministers no so mo the contract ema company bia their compensation in that contract no is equal to 15% of the total amount. Dear Nancy, nyina ne say enam say kwasi ampanyi we baaye National Health Insurance ya ye ho adwuma amana gina na nan so na onnim nyansa so the different initiative bebanti no na obetumi assign contract ama a new company at the health minister na wanye bibia di wo ho nti no contract ya ye ho adwuma amana si a contract no ekoso kama no esa contract na say jimini no so okwa akoyeden okwa cancel na wakwa koma new contract wonya 15% yadi adentia the National Health Insurance Management no ya ye contract where you cannot make money out of it. It is function ya ye adwuma up to 75%, aka only 15%. Bekwasi ampanyi we say 15% ya openti no Ghana for say yen spend the additional money enti kwan ben so na obeye ama waje disa asema o kan ye nokre no ane se obegu minister na oyese adwuma no obegu nani masese wabokro no na waje di ansana otumi award new contract to somebody else ye ni ngwase ense emfata.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Ajay. It is saying.
Hello.
Mpacho Timenka. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Timenka. Mpacho Timenka.
Hello.
Hello, Timenka. Hello. 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 Ajay Timenka. Oh.
Hello.
Mpacho Timenka.
Hello?
Hello, me, your Timinka. No, the network is not working. Neba, Mama Yenny say, let me do something different. Mama had it. What is going on? Oh, why? Why? Why it is going on? Hello, Mr. Say. Pacho Timinka. Hello, Timinka. Okay. Kasana Intio. Good evening, Brapa. Nankupana don't be able to now, so.
When I said, I'm a trouble catch a caca.
I no correct. Nansina, me ba life kura me banana Joe. Late, very late. Yeah.
Okay. Some Judica, let's chat you for a near 4 hours.
Obiajo so.
Yes, sir. My son started the bush now 4 man and Colani in our house.
Obia ho ye pa, Brapa, Obia ho ye.
You didn't could say, and also, or the actual, not just first November.
Yeah.
I mean, could be our no more be our home by. Or how I do be so. I don't think Dana. You hear the beer piano, but I don't know the Adam, no more in an issue beer ye.
Amen.
My case is that, and then you have phone, you know, I don't phone, you know, I want to pass when you know.
Obia better.
It's a mouthful. Then the climate in that time, they can say, at the same road minister, not more car. I had truck as yet pan with you. Now, you could get to Kuana, you could yet. Oku je to kwa no do ko ho ye no kwa won tia nko akrama so an ko he ma nyina
okay
o kai say MPB ekoy e fella na bibisa ye refindi asanto me inside ho be no
okay
esiwa ho sai siwa ho be no free enti emra tu o mo ko e no say nka on be ko emra ma mo ko US akoye conference bi no say na ma sa MP no say me ko a
yeah only a foreign minister, a ranking member in a foreign ministry. Yes.
More thank. And he ma nam we say no okoba no be no obeka no preche okuje to abrakwa hu so ono so was supposed to okuje to abrakwa da won say ni take to ko report ya mana nko bi se me bo aka chen se me
kai pa
eni pa no aye afenya mark ni mu nyina MPP fo no di sika de kokopo aye e ko ma o so mfa to dia ni ye fa hwe wo no so me bo aka chen se me
da bi e no kure pa
enti andisi fo de no kure pa de o mo nka bi kotompo no na de metina kan se de Ghana fo no pe e no mo saka ana de o mo hunu no so o mo fa nsua nyansa tabi ye ni patuntum no Ghana fo special sa de wo ye andisi fo sa ba do mama da Ghana star ba na wo ye no e se Ghana fo di sua nyansa papa na MPP fo so mpani fo no enso di sua nyansa na ntintu twa no mo twitwa no aka na Japan kontompo ni trofo no no kwa na wo skate obi a wo Ghana ho no a ne ne ma wo ye ne patapa ana opese patapa na odi bedi o ye mfa patapa eni ko so
dabi
adana ago akansie ne yeko anti kotokofo na haso foko ma cha kotokofo se haso fo be se haso fo se be se mutene bo no kra ye mo ma che bo na te moto me de ko what be pay asem what be pay and one say adina ye wo ye so wontimi empanifo se wontimi oni ama wo se ka hire ye adino amafo hu supan na wa bra ba wo wo so chenchina wo de patapa na ye ana me ye kan say ye di kan meste akopon hira ena na dom ana mobro ho se won fa ne moja no enom abronye na abronye de wa bo MPP fo pa o
bebere kwa
abronye bo MPP fo papa me kano in authority enya ho dam ne moja ne hira abronye o abronye nyansa ne nimbia yakopon de ma no ana wo yi kan ja port ntem anya sade a and Calbertona red will swam yes, Casta, I'm your conwa at the tintini keke, and Cabessa in Kubo. So, Tiabonia, as MPP phone penny for already, and MPP phone penny for so. I can't get the Canada for yet. Sika, what the mamma want to mean, General Secretary or Kahobi. General Secretary or Kahobi. I just say, ya Canada for Yanano, obedient to Minka, Sika, quite yellow. Are you hoy? Or cancel the quiet compare or Moyano. What about Jabit Macasa?
I was just a group of Mancasa say no crap. Now, I'm so on Fanquay campaign.
So just Antica, General Secretary, and Cabronia and Cocasa, same we are. Nabonia and Coye be Bisan can do this General Secretary for the Abonia of Betel.
Dabi.
Honorable, as I make Cabronia pan, Abonia Suma walking, Bonnie bed pan, Abonia ya. I want for Bas, Abonia and a good party. Abonia party on Gununti, but even Abonia.
Abronyo or crap party no, or can't some say you seen a city.
Bibi whatever to form be an Abonia so about catches as well can all boy. Share as until 20 MP, Papa Penny when you do say. I won't I say, Dr. Bawumia better campaign Mawanka, a Yinka Ulu Papa Penny as well, and because as well a cannibal. I won't go as until 2 for you anymore. As until 2 corners, I am from Amfra. So that's why what can this year. That will be a fun of partner.
Yeah.
So I think for I go for any you for you come for you now at the time. Maybe a papa would the MP. Na papa anyone when you do won't fear do say. Now to me back one thing because I same way we radio so and you fear mpo. Na papa na tell you who nyansa, who wadene. And then yes no a kone mo. I'm just here way. And one said and I'm for no more year, near what was the same first a year can. First neck cassette. And I near you so. Cassette to come back a call here. And a DVD buy, and a pen drive is there.
Yeah.
He said, there be a never chip you away the floor. There be a never chip you away the floor. Maybe I said, the same young sending penny phone be trim. And on my dinner, so I had a phone bunch. And I unicorn at the Gusu, I am here. The bishop be never created him. Dr. Bawumia, a dear power pay him for so a gun of war, and you're free one. Said you papa penny mona would a so one master Boguano. Yes, I would want to come to radio as that quite a same way. Papa penny moon, when you need fear the MP, walk off 4 times. Walk off 4 times. Last year, Dr. Bawumia and a poor warrior Sanka, a month for to a bet yao.
Near cross and so
lawyer to start. I know a lawyer count. Yes, a lawyer.
Yeah.
But just say papa penny moon, what a whole we can question we said be a question papa penny walk carry. Yes, a pa be the woo. There, Bawumia or Yakofano or Yi, I Fashuni, and what to cook and we said, we are in the common. Papa penny, who can assassin we are. I didn't want him. I didn't pass over Papa Wada. And I was dashing yes, so never did I was that so I can't papa penya, won't fear do say, Gaba could grab one thing, no assassin we actually any part. But the American say, your best friend. So be a Santa two side, who be a fancy. Not doctor, Jumadina would you know what did your boy ever fast for you, and you are to our Musia Diano. Said the Dutch, I was a bit mania, said the Papa be almost up on almost a co-one. And the second day, Papa, we here. I'm out for a better one for you. Said the MP, I don't the April. So, and this is what I years I say MP perform pet. Said we open when I are, then your day. Or more. Yeah, you were through. As more and this is 4K, and I said, well, I say, I know correct. They say, this is for some cut 2 MPP force, say MPP 40, open when I are another when I can hear, here you were through. And this is for some kind, I know correct. And this is for. And never be no more than once, no call money. Sir, Korea, I am better than the call, and what you are gone, or Anthony.
Dabi.
I'm or one to me, Casse. Sir, Kofi, I been a my beer at the time, what they call Korea, no Korea. I don't know, Mecca. Oh, why are you? Dabi.
Dabi.
What to come on, one of my more Santa antisema we asan account for any ele so the bia any account for Dr. Bawumia adwene kuni timu nyim Yankopon de ama no won fa kono wo sai jansa ne
eno so mpo na ye hwehwe o
sisi bisamafo ewi aso enim kwa na eko and akwara keto 5 years o bodo telephone manwa ene mo de be ye mpanfo telephone to koto na boden and so no say your friend one after won bin fa telephone nya say telephone no eye nyama bebre so telephone no kuta ene timi nyama bebre na so de no say so wan ko WhatsApp wan ko YouTube wan ko here who go be here so nyama akwara keto 5 years no fa telephone man and nyama de be ye no wan ka fa to na o ye de na papa panim ma wan nyina tu say what fie tu say se gutu mu nyina fu tro no na ko tra radio so ka say Bawumia aya yi na wa bo ana so odwai anipa dwene eda wo papa wo so ye lawyer se certificate na ko to yo so ye de yo na wo tie kura last one na wo keka kwasasem na fi se wo ye nko na ye pa na ya be ka fu a chele pa asa bogu fu no so etimi ka bi ta papa na na dwene se appointing mo dare wo no mu a eso wo ki egu no ko fa ni pa mo dare gu no mo no papa ni mo ko tra sala be ka kwasasem ya sabe ni wo aboko tuonye Dr. Bawumia na be boa kan ko rusu abalo ewi afi na ko pon dia o mpa ni bonia ye obi ya de ma no anyina ya
yeseni ni
da ho hotel bonia ye ya de papa ye doctor abaye enen kwala mu ko school ani pa hiafo no manyina obi e betrafie adi entra eye yen kwase adwene ana ya kanfo ana yen koto aba ana ya sei ana yen koto aba na Canada pon di sika echeche ema ho esa ayin sika ne ko bi sika ne adwene ko bi sika lam ko di ndako no ene mo ne ana wo to wo fo bi so obi mfa emembo ana banko school ana di sika be bro so akoye de ya kwa na so ni fa bebre obi o nyina obi asa be traffic bi so obi am traffic na ma jimi na wo to abuni mo nyansa tabi o bako school on the free what the free what that free the textbook or control exams ya nanado and Bawumia fa hoka na mo ti ho mo na wo ton momone wo ton abe wo ton we na ma besia ne ye to ne ye pu ye to na ana ye na the trade school fees na yini kura wo tua kwa won timi tua bisamafo ya dwene na kuta ye no ya bibifo no especially ye ne ye se ka ya akanfo no ya dwene kuta ye anya papa so that there be any account for na say yes we friend to man aboduku na yiye dia bana ko gina se na wo na se party bi ana e ka je so no nyasa tworo na tworo ba dachi o ba dachi ana so tworo ho ma wo so bi ba aye police officer obi inspector obi ye we ala ye moya wo so mo pese wo bu ama mo ma no so ko ni bi ana Ghana se bi krona ho no anya ma fa na afa post ni na and then we'll be a standard look up. I want to be required in the first. I can't be before one can win when you're back. And then big Canadian manufacturer. I hope I can see a mouth pay. Yeah, ma, 100,000. I told you, so I know of us cannot put
100 million or 100,000.
So just here. Every 50,000. Yes, I can just finish up by me and so one Papias about to any more salary at me bury you. Wakati waso abeli wo hina ko fesa skana de na na ma na de akọ ba mo twa ye nsuo nya sta na ya kanfo ala we nya kan ni we ye die ni Ghana na ayi nyina ayi tele ha se ba ye de kuta passport ho o mo fe se o mo ka te se Italian be bo aka tem se mo Germany do Britain do America wo kuta book no citizen na we de ko na mo de mo ya kanfo no akra pemfo asantifo ne ayi fo na temfo no yan ko ala da bia no ana we kan ho eso ni nimdie ni nkuta doctor nimdie kuta no and first who could discuss mo ma me la so ni adu bibi ya na de ko ya ayi so de ko west the west ma ko ti la sa e be 3 days and I would 2 mo apa 3 minutes 5 minutes on fa ko start ska u pe we na pa de o ti kura so kwasti ade ani adwin ani bayi ani adonbo na mo de ti krombo bisamafo na ko mo obi aba e me unia ana ma yede kakra me so metimi aka no se bia na paso bia me nko ade abeba na so be support na me bo a so betimi nka o peleda o de baye nkonya o car seat bed mpaboa Bibia e de le da ye bia. Wo mi samafo a. So yo pe bia won sabeka. Idi nyame do bia, me cho bia, mo me asen adwene. Le wi ase na ko nanim. Me da wase bebre.
Me da nso ase nyame ka on. Have a good evening. Yewia Anthony na yete ne nka no. Obusianfo mpese me ntra ehwe se na yini be fa. Mpese me ntra ehwe se be fa. Amesta. Obetumi afere why? Mama ehwe se ebe bom kama mama tia. No, that be. I didn't tell him. You see the sound of no crime.
Hello, Mr. Marco.
Hello, Mammy, I to say.
Yes, what do more? I said, you mean to me, my show, me, yeah, and not for me.
Oh,
Your boss is on some strike for Jimmy and no mood, Jimmy.
Oh, Alain.
Ah, me, the minimum so music, I am for the income.
I would have young coupon. I'm for his car.
Ah, you be yes,
I saw who you're there.
Yes, so I do more. So, who are Madame Hoye?
Oh, be a hoya. What the whoop.
You the yes, so I see me chair when you were tearful, you know.
Tearful, you just one.
Eh, me bra, Becca say me chia, me tin and catch a death. Ah, Ninia by and not the meko or brain. Aye. Yo, Miss Amafo. Me tia what tearful, you know, share Yeniana. One more junior quite sure. Na omo kasa ye manu ekọ n'anim. Nyame hira obi bia na nyame enka obi bia ho mo bia bi sade embrem sede ye pese Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebe ye Ghana na odi Ghana kọ n'anim de ma emebuna ye beja wo mo ekire nye ye die o ye die ja ya betu ni nyina gu abrochira ha pe se ye brepa ba so nyame ka ye ho nyame ene ye komafo. Mr. Mafo.
Amen.
Papa no beka saye no. Na sane ne menam na misu.
Oh, ade.
Menam na misu prepare. Onipa enda sania nyankopon abom. Na wutumi ka kire wo nua se oya akwa na obesomo ye. Me kwasia me tata me buta ya boabia asamoah na sa na ni din die.
Ah, ya boabia asamoah.
Onya sani ya boabia asamoah se ka ne say. Say ye ka ajimifuo nyina leader, you are the king of it. Because what about how can you compare yourself? Come now you this slaves echo Europe. So what do you tell the colonial masters? What language would you tell colonial masters? Tania did not know na ye do akani so no become one. Sana mo nyina mo ye slaves.
Yeah.
So at the event to me appointed Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say oh you slave. So oh you slave. Not over to me a boy or man. What got to do say we name me no. Ye be sa papa. Me umpani for pa me sansu so ya kani. Me ya santini pio. Me flode no ho kwada so me dia de. Me fia hini o. Me pesa me kire say papa one no phone na wo de cancer no fati kire form. Nyankopa abodie mu no. Ye ni akwa and a Bible kola Joseph or one kasa ni nua no bo ye dan.
Yeah.
No mo ton ni wie ye no e kire no wan ne be di nkunim.
Ono a.
Ke e to le bi ohun. Mo ma ya kanfo ye breye bi mo ho yawo. Ye di bi mo ho yawo. Ye di bi mo ya me say. Pese mi nkunya fe ya so wa betra so for 4 times at a time.
Yeah.
Ana me boa.
Yes.
Papa ya boa bia Samuel. Opani boni ya utrafie man kola we nanka. Opani boni ya utrafie ma asedua for papa. Ada na one free so amama bruni bi. And that one shadow e bruni bi amama meje wo position no. Na wo one continue to say me nya greedy matama so 9 83rd one de me de ma akora bi akotana so. Papa ya boa me Samuel. Mi busaw. She Muye greed. Muye greed. Na me kase Nyankopon monam fe. De wakanti. Ghana for beto aba de ama Dr. Mahmood Bawumia.
Yeah.
Ghana for papa ya boabia Samuel busa wo fe. Papa wo tri kono ri mu busa wo fe. Ni Mahama tiso awoye no. Do you like Mahama to continue for another few years back again? Another, do you like say ye benya sa nkwase pobi ti say Mahama ban so mo metra so no mo treat Ghana for thing. E bia na anya wona na Akufo Addo abem ye bisa wo. Na Akufo Addo abem wo mo stane nyina nipa no woni mu bi ye ka ne say. Ye papa kwabra agyapong ana mebo.
Yeah. Agyapong no.
Omo maka nyina mutna so good years. Na Nado Shafuro bia just said bia where ye about end no washafu edibia kwacho wanya kudro no an shafulo bia enti papa ya boabia tamwe. What's your problem? Let Ghanaian citizen, not you, would you soon you for so bia mama bruno because who ye penina ye do ye bibia nyedai
Wanum kasa akura no.
Wo ye panyini a wo dia ne se wo dia obedi dida na mabunu no wo mmere aya ti se ayi ya ka ne se amafo a efiefo bi mo ba na mo beteto mo age so ne pension ko bra ya because wo tun se ne moja ni no wo bre opeto ko pension ba enam se one fa no kredie ambant no na obre papa ya boabo asamoah ye pese ye ka kire mo say enya mo greediness na ye tia broche da ma nchirima na ye den asofa eti ye pese ye ka kire say se what afre kwansan ni mu fa de Mahama ka kire nchirima ni say ya redompe na man ya we nam na man ye den akadompe no papa what for 4 times can you drop the Bawumia ondidi obia na Ghana ni bia so meka say eye Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia nti ene elusu aba no eye me na do appoint mu selfishness ene mu greediness say ye tumi any poor MPP for nkola na biba no mo bayi o mu nyina adi
Kana Japan krofo no.
Dabi na do point ayi MPP for no mo point nkola ni bi e ma nkrofo ni bi baba be yi wo mu nyina adi
se sa kwa ni di Kennedy Japan chi ene.
Yo, ya boabia Samuel, papa, onu ne wasanka wo kansam fun chere. Dr. Mahmood Bawumia was appointed to support Nanado as a vice president. So ako fighting ya maba. Muna na mo wafo mananka wasa mo sho Nanado atima no. Muna na wasa mo sho Nanado babi ode ne poma nani mo ba sho nsa a no kwan. But what did you guys do? What did Nanado to tankuru muta Nanado? Nanado abain omu ria sika ti say the NDC real because a to be daddy and then NDC ria but for mo sa mo charge. Nanado ba ya no the presidential staffers no say na mo di tia wo mo. NDC ba wa ya no triple. E dia na mo ka. Nanado abain ene e wo mo sam krofo bi oponto obi somebody like to say that ben he doesn't deserve.
Absolutely not.
That useless mongo. Nisi Mr. Say sister ko tapre.
Pian.
Kwasi ampanyi ni sa no. Minim so ni sa no bo so me nkora. Anaso wo poni no odua bi mu no de ne ba ya. Ni chance ni twem. Aboa sa me say kusi adaben. Se onyankopon ene bompaye. Na malam bia obakọ no so bia no kọ. Ne se bre. Ne nyankopon boa no all lifting hand. A boa MPP for mo saba power. Kusi Agyapong, there won't be any hole for you to enter. There won't be anyone because they are saying so. Be do question kwa and fani nkoshe wo.
Absolutely.
Eti munia MPP ma mulike musa from mu fingers no up to mo elbow no. Ne musi mo like ama na sente no mu pesa mu di MPP aba no etu tankuru wa mu dia. I swear to God, you people will pay dearly. Share ewiase ade nyankopon chiri. Nyankopon ade wo chiri wo na mamum say you don't know how to say thank you.
Yeah.
And you don't know how to say sorry or please. Mo this MPP fa kwa boni su nyinala. Mo MPP ama ya recognize mo as a human being. Mudini abba bidie mudin abba baby ami ya wusa mo na mo so mo ye nipa nenne mo say mo dane mo chia ma MPP a kama ebe fa mo say rapture mo pa mo mark baby ensuo nkare mo ye greedy obi otumi kasa tia MPP aban bia no eye greediness ena eye den ekuno me question me pata me busta amansa omutie me samafu nyanse can someone so obi be kasa obi motiti alanchamatia na do the second ehye alanchamatin kom say alene wusu wo ko akwa play fried bella etino sama by to Allah make a choice.
Yeah.
Me obi grandma na no catch me say can the Japan want Allen to lose no ni Bawumia enko contest no nipa no catch me no or ye NDT ni what trick where you can say Canada.
Okay.
Or say na can the Japan person no ni Bawumia mumu na enko contest no Allen should go. Second the Japan son the bois omla me community.
Wow.
Huh? Canada Japan, true. Say, no one even though Crampona, no woman, we are more popular. And Allen, no one Allen, Nick Bawumia Mumuni competition. Now, one Nick Bawumia Mumuni competition. Canada Japan, we are Stanley Papa. I'm sorry, Papa. Such me. Not the same Mamma Nuntia, but we are Stanley, we are truthful. Na what this civil Ghana for? No one that nipa nyina. Eti obia o tie bia no. Mamu nyama dwene say. MPP ni bia chinchin alensa e de ma Bawumia. No bia so sadia Canada Japan. A sitting president as Excellency Nanado. That time no what power no. Na wujina what ka say. I will give you showdown. Ye pesi e bisa wo say obi di sika abeto wo minimu
Dabi.
Eye wo nu kasa ene ye de bu ken obi ani watamo every opportunity bia na wo benya bia na wo di MPP animu ye den eto akompre wo di MPP animu tutu from to say rag but ene reality and the karma bua mo bian drama something kind of so mo bian to for how well sun cafe obi intimidate Canada Japan cannot be intimidated.
Absolutely
And then there was some do one what journey after all come back na go play the video nyina come back go play every video be a kana ye biano. He was attacking MPP. Me person me tell mo say so what to me tonight super highway no so and now man something taso na what to me Jimmy na mo blue man no eka say obi intimidate kana The person me catch us some money na mo Jimmy. What journey? Show energy them. Certain president can threaten na. Who can threaten? One about me threatening Canada Japan. That time on another buying what power or public. Threatening not buying and start threatening vice president. Na another buying is so one about me intimidated can. Wouldn't nyasa na nye sika no wakɔgye me before na me nyini so obi akɔgye sika o kan wa abeye propaganda so but now no propaganda mo ye no social media so no ama me believe say you guys are being paid by Canada Japan.
Of course.
Ya be mo coins ana mo dididie ana mo beton no because if you know that obedim tro bi a kyerɛ mo na mo tie obedi akɔtwesam e kyerɛ mo na mo matie. One bit to me intimidate chicken and walk for propaganda for. It's the money now, you can see a customer say, money now will come and MPP sabotage Ghana. More money, one more, Mukadim Pestua, Poinsona, Mukasan, money now will come on Ghana as Franke. Money now will come. The movie my Baba Jinaho, Ababa Cafe will be intimidating. Can you all shut up your dirty mouth? Our social media no so. Na mo may enquire the day. So what you say?
Yeah.
No, I must say, first vice president, excellency
First lady.
First lady. All free Ghana no we say no. Mo yiri no mo kro free Ghana no. En faso be ne nya wo mo so. Samusi first lady in free Ghana, second lady in free Ghana. Ya pesi ye busamo. Momo yiri no mo de da mo china mo se mo de wo mo twi mo ho no. Ye busamo say, why en fa so ban ene ye nya fru. Hwe second lady e gina ho e ye campaign di ma FPP ba power. E ma mo mu transfer chom what 8 years. I me I'm a fire to say in Nanka. Musa jina ho di papa nene ne yiratam. You guys are disgrace to human mankind. Me person me kachira mu ya nu buasefo, especially mo akafo, mo asantefo no mu bi. Mu ya mabofo, mu ya tuafo, wa di tuafo. There ye person ye kachira mo say, enye hu nye hu, enye de mo country, eni ebeyi papa nene ne yirama.
Dabida.
Musori a na masua mo ma beto todan wa brochire musu sam ho beto todan wa brochire musori a na muti play mu first class business class what say ba ko bi o ya na me twa ticket na mu busa me kra pro ho same
economy ana
economy dey some ta ko ba ko bi o premium
premium
me say British Airways who try take it out. What's your baby say busa ho no? Oh, eti me pese me busa say mo first take it ni nyina wie. Na mo bet na brochire, na mo de, na mo me kwa ha me ko New Jersey, me ko ya kan say Buckingham Palace, me ko ya friend say hina na mo bubodini. Ye busa mo say, why can't you make your country be exactly the same? And me fa subway and me tena ha me tena train mu ko ha and me kwa munye mukuro mu ye na mu hu aniwu ya bo abia samwe na mo ntia bloche na aba Ghana papa busta ye trayen e fatwa e mabunu no anya furu so akohwefo sasafo bi tetam munya mo boa na mo ne mo yire ne mo maka kra bi adi che yenya yete ha no aprapra ene ayi ne yayo bodwa ene yadie yakwa yakohwe ye mere wa ne yaba papa nfie tumi boa efiefuo ni bi ye ni hweo yenya yete abrochire no yenkuta aban post bia wo Ghana ho ene yenkuta aban post bia wo United Kingdom ho nanso so yetumi di adma bi aso obi a on free ya bem yetumi boa na munja mu samfo na mutete Ghana ho no na mo papa ne mbra no mabua mabunu because nani swade ehunu no Ebiana abrochira ha yewo. Papa na ne suade hu. The other one na do aban no. We are seeing it. And here you free say it's enough for him to come back and continue what he left it with Nanado. It's when you know ho na ka say onu nti na ntokwa ga na mudia ene ye pese ye kira mo say ye de ne beba mo pa mo nko sadie emfa ye ho ye nsromo de mo ba ye no mo nye se no nti na kari na mu ayi ba bi a wo di nkwasi asam na mo ntumi nkan kira ne de a hey ye yatra bonkelu yatra ape na ne to
Yes.
it manyini a munyini wo madwunem na mo fa ade papa nyankirima na munja nsem hunu ma mo kwatena radio station na mudie no se munnim kasa mo tena ho na mantumi ambɔ mo ne ma mutumi ye ho ban na mo mahama ene ndc tu futuro edigu Ghana fuet eni no ene na omotiso a omujimi so obi to say Sam George nkwasiafo nkwatena radio issue na wodi akutia edi Bawumia no na wotena ho na wo ka Sam George de odi ye mabunu na ana de odi ye Ghana ana de odi ye Ghana telecom ne de keka ho na nka ya babia Samuel ke bebu ye so mama ke bebu so ye ke bebu so se wo kutashwa ene kotie wo wa ha mu na de okwatena ho because Bawumia Won pakasente no wokwatena ho ana wo ka no papa yembu so ye nyansani o yebu se adwene no akakaka di okuda ta brokwa ade ayi mahama beka ne nansan ne se o srote kudi ta beba no papa na ka o so beka se papa mahama we die ya bre we di ntra bre wo na wo se wa ban wo di ntro kakra no waka no kura kakra beti we die papa ye wo na wo be stage uku a papa yesro
open long term. Open long term.
Open long term because what are you? Nanado buy and within 3 years to 4 years no ye be answer COVID ebe taking nanado. Next so over free mono hwede nanado ye papa ya bobo asamoah no na ka so be bo ku dawuro emu obi ahu wo pesa minkumnya ene wo greediness ene wo selfishness ntino o nkwase asama abetana wo kan nyansa ba akukura nim eti me ko papa sa ko na koda sumie so me na sumie so because me that one na me kwade beta na me ko asem mo atentefo mo akafo na mo say yesi adwene wo hoyi e wo sumie mu ba me dia me na sumie so ntimi nim sa adwene ne me kuta bia wo da so no papa koda so bia na wo sumie na koda so ma beta na abekeka nkwasi asem no na ko sumie no nya den e mo wadwene na mahama no na mo mbo na chi mahama na watching na mamuo no wono na mombo na chi okuja to abrokwa wode foreigners say by enehe would determine to Ghana mu security is dead is kaput eno ana papa ya bobia Samoa dwene ho so wo so le kwotna radio station bi no na me bie kwa no nya me hira ma okokokodu fi a fast die den so me nyankopon because ono na abo ho ban security bi ani kromo na munya munsam hunu munsam kankan ene mataka mude atake Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia ene ne yire ene na omo support no munya you either you like it or not he will come to power obeba because emabru ne hia no mahama mamu fun aye prokase nkunuma ye kohwiegu atu ejimo no ene na moka ede bi oba obetwe nanum kire Ghanafo but onhunu kotoku mfa ndedai ekura nyedai enchem etumu enchem munkwana munkoto mahama fo yes sister wonu mafuto to akowuram ne koto akohwedi afro se omlafie no onuane akokọ na nado aban oye bi muna munyia ye muna muye ungrateful mu didi wia na mu de mano sadia Ghanafo do ma no twitwi efom school free education na nado baye munya Christian wuni ni tru musa tanka ebe gira wakacha musa school ye de yadan enkura no kwaba na kwotro kwacham Christian wuni aboa utwam funfun kankan aboa ma mi kohwini ene enkura no mo kwaba na kwamo de wo mo mahama utumi fidi wo mo tu spare me nkwasiafoɔ mutwa sirichom mesamafo mame mfa musia
And that's mama. Have a good Saturday night, right?
yo mate papa na me nhyira pa.
Bye. Yeah, mama Esther na etienne and Kanabusia Ras Media GH. Yes. Atrasiache. Aye. We are kwesiaje do I or say ratio to win the MPP presidential flag bearer Dr. Bawumia 17 550 17 agyapong 5. I don't know if I got it. Nasty Ken or say watching it from Holland. Keep the good work up. Thank you. Me chat me mame Vivian Kuma ansu ye pa. Sedu so Soto Kwajo or say NDC Mahama party has failed Ghanaians woefully. NDC is in power for only NDC members, but not Ghana. Now, me sound so much. Nana Akuya from Michelle Yepa. Paul Bio. Michelle Yepa. Good evening, Ras Media. I'm watching you live from Cantamanso, Tema. Oh, Mia. Thank you for being here. Sami Jazzy say Bawumia Asamoah is always better against the MPP since he joined Alan Movement for Change. Michelle Yepa Sami Jazzy, mi mama Diana Pia, one so much of mi mama Vivian Kuma. Michelle Yepa, mi yapani Wilson Kofi Michelle. Mi yakwabena Kuma Michelle. Mami Monica was a rubbish talking by boaben Asamoah. Mami Monica Michelle Yepa. SKB TV Michelle Yepa. Kakadi TV no. Samija says why the MPP old timers in the party always fighting to accept new members for attraction. Yeah. And then the Aqua say, Omojo is a party or Modia, Arcades. I'm that happy. I'm a chair here, Samuel Abe. Or see, we want 85% for Dr. Bawumia. Samaja says the Agyapong should be severely punished by the delegates. I mean, my brother, it has been a while, long time. My client don't want me to take my phones where I work. I'm sorry. Me and Wilson say good evening, my brother. And Wilson Simon say Agyapong should be kicked out from the party. Me and Richard Appiah say Kennedy must be sacked from the party. He's just a Judas in the MPP. Kakarisi no can no vote. But dear, one consider me no can no vote. Some just Agyapong business friend have joined him in the campaign to share money to the delegates to buy vote. Sansona Charles Prempe or say, hey, Kenti. Well, I can't read this. I'm here from Pomaso Chaye. Mia Bass, I just say was or Chaye. Samija so Kweku Asante Boatin is very useless food to consider Bawumia stranger in the MPP. Nti ya Bawumia Asamoah ne friend Kweku Asante. Mama Dana Piosi, good job, bro. God bless you. God bless you too. Mama Dana Piosi, good evening, beautiful family. You're welcome. Mia Bass Cynthia Frimpong. I see Dr. Bawumia all the way. Samuela Sulasi, we need more people of your caliber to strengthen our great party once again. Good job. Thank you. Gabisi Malusu my mind in any case. We song Asamoah of Famafo and Amemia Ba Esther Keba. They must say good afternoon, Mr. Mafo. Mia Ba Cynthia Frimpong, everything is clear. That was the time when my mic was not actually working good. In any case, I think Kingsley Appiah Quantin said it is not Kennedy Agyapong who said he won't top presidency. Now, what have you and your disgruntled supporters have you seen in becoming a president that is driving you possessed? I don't know. Hearing about Vivian Kumasi and Kanchema Miesta so no Sukrana on Pesumi and Naso. And I'm a couple board by me does me so I did cheer. A spanner copa. Oh, already asamoah. Minim some baku crow. I don't know. I was saying, Madam Munyase, I Facebook for Sule Abe, Samira Sule. Akwasi dan so my kera Saturday and Appiah Mame. Me by for Dexina J, Mwakwaba, Ken Eben Mechia, Sara Nicholas, also Mechiao, Nana Kwame Ido Mechiao. Chacha Munya Busham for them was in a mobre. I'm saying, I can't more than 3 hours. So I think this is the time to end everything here. Miriam Anthony Mayweather, Tony May Enterprise, or Tom. Let the papa Italian made from Italy pa and Oton organo cantabanto. Qua lentre ubenya biato ewo. The other bayaka mun kunya, edamun kunya, empaboa bed. Adibia de la Diana and Noane Tony May Enterprise. Abusiamfo medemo besia akramo medamo nyanase enemo bre to we meet again abusiamfo adios.